It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trends when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever.
Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Dr. Aaron Smith is in the building. It is July 3rd. Damn, July is over.
July went quick.
Don't say it. We old. Every time we say it.
No. Usually I don't agree, but July, yo, where'd July go, bro? It was the 4th, and then it was the 28th.
Man, I just saw fireworks yesterday. I just saw fireworks. I saw fireworks.
A leap year, but it's a leap month.
What the? No, there's something. Listen, I always say when we get older, that's when you start saying stuff like that. Like, damn, where did time go? How to go about? But is it something to do? Is there some type of matrix or parallel thing that they talk about? And then something is weird, man. Damn, or are we just that caught up in our cycle that we do stuff every single day the same way that it just flies by like that? Is that what it is?
I think that's the best thing right now. I was going to say, if people have a bubble where they're moving forward, I don't care how limited it is, how isolated, if it's productive, especially at least for the next couple of years till we figure things out, in terms of leadership, stay in your bubble. Usually people are saying like, go do new things, go travel, go meet new people. Right now, I would say if you got a team, if you got a network, if you have a job that you're able to do and focus and make progress and pay your bills, I would tell people to lock in. I would tell people something different than what I would usually tell them. Right now is the time to just lock in and move forward if you can. Lay low, stay out the way, and get some stuff done. And, not a bunch of new friends.
Yeah, it's interesting, Doc. Because that kind of makes me like sad in a way. Like I don't know. Maybe it's all.
It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, correct?
No, you're right. It's unfortunate. You saw that guy that got grabbed, right? Yesterday, but the other day with his wife taping. He's a military person. He's an American citizen. He had it. They grabbed him and they chased him. Like I was watching that and I was thinking, that's what we live in right now. Sometimes you got to just assess the situation. I'm all about the critical analysis, the historical perspective and context. But beyond that, I'm able to say when it is what it is. Right now, the time that we're living in is a time where people will, without identifying themselves, without a warrant, snatch you off the street and take you to a black site, sometimes in a different country. It's part of our reality now in our country. That's just one aspect of it. Knowing that, I wouldn't tell anybody to be like, yeah, just go hang out. Just go be outside. Just go. No. Not if you don't have to. No, if you got a backyard, you should be in the backyard. Like, even if you got a porch, like you got the option, go where they're not. And where they can't see you or find you or contact you or harass you. And yeah, if you got a bubble, if you got a productive bubble, enjoy it. That's why people build bunkers, just to wait it out when it's really bad. So if you got your own psychological bunker or a literal community type of bunker that insulates you, then yeah, stay in that for a minute and strengthen up, build back up, like quarantining.
Wow. All All right, no segue, real quick before we get to the good mornings. You intellectually, there's certain questions I gotta ask you, and just because I don't know, I know all about silent letters. I know about silent. Why is there a T in tsunami?
We say I know all about silent letters. Well, no. You know what's funny? You know, people always criticize English for those reasons. It's the structure and the fact that we have all these different connotations. Like we use the same words to mean totally different things. So they always, explain to people that why English is the hardest language to learn because of these rules that seem to contradict the the structure and format of the language. Right? They'll tell you this means this. This sounds like this. Then they'll put a word up and be like, no, not then. And you're like, wait, you just told me that T is this and S is this, and they shouldn't be right after each other. Then you put the word up, and then lasagna. Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I would say historically, it's part of the hypocrisy of America. We do what we want when we feel like it. It is what it is because we're us. And seriously, it happens with history. It happens with art. It happens with
It
math,
does.
right? When we say, yeah, like America just does what they want to do, and that's like their attitude toward everything. And it's a nation that never had to explain itself, and it's evident. It's evident in all aspects of our culture that we've
Because
never been the oppressed and the under the microscope and the ones that have been challenged to be consistent. We do what we want.
I never got explained the reason for silent letters, just like the way nobody's ever explained why we need real IDs. And we're going to do a whole show on that tomorrow. But the T in tsunami is ignorant. Like, how do you tell a
Well, and
kid?
but we have that in Japanese too, because I took Asian studies,
Okay.
and like they do use that same katsu tatsu like natsu like you do see that structure, the T and the S, forming different structures in the Japanese language. So who knows? Maybe it's something else they appropriated and act like it was theirs originally. So you never know. You never know if it's because it's something stolen they're trying to hide and gloss over, or if it's them just not abiding by their own rules. But America's known for both. So who knows?
It's a weird, like, I don't know why. Maybe because they CNN and the newscasts are all talking about tsunami warnings that got downgraded. And I kept seeing it. I was like, how would you tell a kid to sound that out and think that they could spell that properly?
Mm-hmm.
But there's no segue. It means nothing. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of mindless stuff today. But logic. That was a good theory. I like that.
No, I was gonna say logic. Logic would say if it's silent, why is it there? And the part of just growing up in this country is learning to accept the things that don't make sense and then perpetuating them to the next generation. It's because I said so type mentality. Because there was a time when all of us would say that makes no sense, but then as we get older, we say, oh, it's silent. Gee, it's silent. And lasagna. But yeah, there was a time where we looked at it with logical, sensible eyes, and then as we grew and got educated, we started to accept the doctrine, the dogma around language, and we just start to accept it. So that's part of what school does to you, that indoctrination.
Doc, see, this is the thing. We disagree on a lot of things, and we agree on a lot of things. But your explanation is something I've been saying. See, there's a lot of beefs I have with Christmas, right? A lot. To the point where, not a regret, but if I had a do-over, raising my kids, we wouldn't celebrate it. Not the way we would get together, but it wouldn't be mandatory for gifts. And let me stay focused. I believe that the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus was all training to make us believe shit that ain't real early in the game, so that we could believe shit that ain't real for real late in the game. And you just said, as we get older, we just go, yeah, it's just silent. It's just
we accept it.
That's the way it is. Yeah, there's Santa Claus is white, and we buy gifts every year. We spend and we put ourselves in financial debt every year, but we do it because we do it for the kids. But the kids didn't even know about it unless we wouldn't have told them about it. But we do it so we want to stress it out every year. I mean, and the level of stress, and I know it's July, y'all. I know it's July, but it always irritated me, the level of stress, and I felt it. The level of stress that happens to parents who have kids during Christmas, and the level of failure you feel like if you can't provide something that is make-believe. Just think about this. You feel like a failure if you can't provide for your kids something that is make-believe. that was made up.
Oh yeah.
Like to me, that is crazy.
Yeah, and some would argue pagan. So, you know,
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of
we
people
won't even get into the pagan. We won't even get into
that's a whole
the
other issue.
That's a whole nother issue. It's a whole nother
Mm-hmm.
issue about it. But to mentally enslave you to believe I have to make this happen, or else I'm not a good parent. Because one
you
of
don't
your
love
good,
your kids.
yeah, you don't love your kids. I got this joke that I did before, and I left it on. I said, you want to piss people off in your family? You want to piss people? Have your first child, and let your family know we don't celebrate Christmas, and watch the look they give you. Watch the look they get. They'll be like, why? You Jehovah's Witness? No, we just not gonna celebrate Christmas.
You Jehovah's Witness.
No, we're just not gonna celebrate Christmas. Watch the attitude that they get. People watch them they will guilt trip you into believing. They be like, that is unfair to your kids. Jay Black is in the building. What up, Jay Black? We're having a mindless show today, but
mindless show.
Me and Dr. Smith are bonded. We're bonded.
Yeah, they did that when I said I'm not eating pork. I remember that. What are you, Muslim? Like I can't just not eat pork. Like yeah, you can't. I just don't eat the pork. Like
just don't eat pork. Good morning, Ashley Newman. I just want to be healthy. I don't think that's a good thing to eat. I don't think I should eat swine.
No, and I got no pushback when I was wilding out, and that's why I say stay in your bubble. Because when I was doing something wrong, when I was like, yo, give me another, or when I was like, hey, I'll take a third or fourth plate, nobody ever said, hey, it might be unhealthy. I told people I was vegan. They were like, hey, man, you're not going to get your necessary protein for the day. Because I said, when did you become a nutritionist? You were just the one trying to get me to smoke weed last week. Now you're a damn nutritionist. You were the one saying I'm a punk for not being able to handle my liquor just last year at homecoming. And now you're telling me about the necessary amount of protein a person needs. And you're headed to McDonald's. Like when you try to do something wrong, everybody's like, he's cool. Try to do something right, everybody is a critic. People are like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's healthy. I'm like, bro, you eat pork chops. You're not the one to have this conversation right now about what my broccoli's doing to me.
It's just mindless things that people do. It is so crazy when I think about, like, comedian Tony Baker had a great joke. He said, every time somebody asks me if I want to drink, I say, no, I'm good. I don't drink. They always go, why? And they want an explanation on why. And he goes, because I don't want to put poison in my body. How about that? Because I don't want to poison but it's so great. People want explanations on why you don't want to do certain things.
When you don't want to, but when you do, they don't ask for it.
When you do, you're part of the clique. When you do, you're just like,
you're living your best life. That's all. You just living your best life.
You can say, give me 5 shots. Nobody says, did you just get divorced? Were you abused as a child? Do you have some suppressed trauma? Are you why? I just want to know why before I hand you these 5 shots. Why?
I hand you this, why?
Never that. No.
Ash Bash said, that's why you look like you're 30, Doc. She said she don't eat.
What, from not eating stuff? Yeah, not eating stuff. That's always good.
You can always.
I've been doing that the sour sop bitters. I'll tell you all about. So I've been, I told you I've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try these sour. What are they called again?
Sour sop. Yeah, sour sop. You can buy the fruit. You can eat the bitters, is the juices from it. I'm doing the bitters.
How you spell sop?
SUOP. Swap, like opposite of soup.
SUOP.
What it look like?
Sour sop. And so you got to buy multiple things and put them together, or is it one thing?
No. You can buy a bottle of sour sop bitters. It's a popular product, but the sour sop fruit looks like a big mango, papaya size, but it looks like mango with bumps on it. The green.
Where you get it?
And you usually in the Caribbean or a Caribbean market, where they sell those kind of fruits. But yeah, if you open it up, it has like big watermelon seeds inside, and it looks like little marshmallows type of texture.
Do you eat the seeds? Do you eat the seeds, Paul? Do you eat the seeds?
No, people usually grind them all up when they juice them. There you go, sour sop bitters. I got the one with the purple labels, Serena. We got the other side, the one you just did, the purple. You just showed it.
Purple.
No, go back up.
And scroll over.
No, go down, go down. Now go to the right, go to that.
There it is, that one. That one with all the colors on it. I think it says Serena.
Is that a pill? Is that a pill form? No, the one is.
It's just a brand, but I use a liquid. I'm taking a liquid. That might be about pills, but that's
Where'd you pick that up?
I just ordered online. It's all over TikTok.
Have you
There's
felt
2
any
bottles right
result?
there. Those 2 bottles. Those there they go. You seen it again. Same brand with the bottles. There you go, Jay. The 2 bottles with the colorful
Have
together
you
in the
felt
picture.
anything?
But
Have
yeah,
you felt?
oh my gosh, yes. And you want to know a product that works even better than that nobody is talking about? I can give you an early one. There's a product called Intellectual Power, and it's made and was promoted by the Nation of Islam guy, Risa Islam. He does a lot of videos where he does interviews and stuff. Risa Islam has a product called Intellectual Power with all these raw herbs harvested like right from Africa, Honduras, wherever. I kid you not, it's one of the best things I've ever taken. And I don't, but it's good now because you know what? When it gets real popular, the quality
But what
usually
does
isn't
it do?
quite the
What does
same.
it
When they got to
provide you
mass
with?
produce
What
it and it gets to be the new thing, it's not quite the same. Right now,
what?
it's still early, and every bottle you get is probably like some, specially curated right from
But
the
what does it
freshness,
do?
and yeah,
What does
it's
it do?
amazing.
What does it do? Can
Burdock
you
root,
hear me?
bladder all that kind of
He
stuff.
doesn't hear me. Can you hear me?
Brain fog, energy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go. Continue.
But
What does it do?
brain
You're so
fog. Oh,
passionate.
my bad. Oh, it
Good.
clears your brain fog. It gives you more energy. It's good for digestion. Like the soursop bitters is good. They say it slims your gut down because it helps to get all that old waste out of you. And it's hard to get the old waste out, and a lot of people, they die with 20, 30, 40 pounds of waste in them. They say that about Elvis and other people popularly where they had all these steaks and waste in them. But it gets putrid. Our bodies aren't
Right.
built to really
Right.
digest meat. Lions have really short intestines. They eat something and it pushes it right out. Our bodies have long intestines, so it's not really meant for us to have all that in us for weeks and months and years. So it becomes the disease starts in
Okay.
the colon.
So sour sop bitters is one. The second one you said is named what? The second one is
Intellectual power.
intellectual power.
Yeah, I ain't gonna try to
Yeah.
write that.
Intellectual power. And you
But for the
get that
price,
on you get that
yeah,
online also?
you can get that online also. That's expensive though. But for a good price, you can get soursop bitters, chlorophyll, sea moss. Right, those are good starters. Turmeric is cheap as hell. I got a bag of turmeric for like 10, $15. That's industrial size, like a
Now I
damn
got
garbage
liquid.
bag.
I got the liquid version of that. Is that worse or is that bad or is that
I mean, I think it's still better than nothing. But I just got I got the powder. But I didn't know what I was buying. I thought I was buying like really like a little coffee bag, and I
right?
guess I got it from China or something. They sent me some big old bags. I got like a year and a half worth of turmeric. But it's healthy. It cleans you out. It's good for inflammation. All this other stuff.
And it's
So
a powder that you put in your drink.
it's a spice. Turmeric is a spice.
So
Yeah,
you
people
put it.
use it in.
How do you just put it on your food? Oh, you put it on your food and stuff like that.
No. A lot of times I'm lazy with it, so I don't get creative. Like I'll be the type of person to try to get everything done in the morning. If somebody says, "Hey man, it's good to have some lime and some olive oil and some turmeric and some cayenne and some," I'll put stuff in a cup in the morning, take a shot, and be done for the day. I'm not scheduling. I'm not doing a bunch of pills and all that. I'll hear the ingredients. I'll put it in one cup when I start my day and be like, boom, out the door, done
And
deal. Like
where'd you get
nothing
the
else.
cayenne from? Where'd you get the cayenne? I always see the cayenne. Where'd you get the cayenne from?
Well, no, it's just any spice rack, So anywhere you get spices, you can get cayenne.
Cayenne spice rack.
She
But I'm
using it.
lazy, so I'll put it like with one shot, and I'll do all that. People be like,
Yeah, I could
olive
do
oil is
that.
so good.
Yeah,
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 color.
I could do that.
Yeah, I'll be the type to
Yeah.
just take my little 2 minutes, make my little drink it.
Yeah, I
Done
drank
deal.
some of the nastiest liquors in the history of the world. Yeah, there's no problem. I can mix all that up.
Man, I can't give up my bacon. Y'all talking all this stuff. How can you give up that
I
bacon?
said my bacon.
Y'all bug. I get y'all on y'all health kick. If I'm gonna
My
go out
son was
because I
eating
love
vegan
my
bacon
bacon,
yesterday. My
vegan
son was eating
bacon,
vegan bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
eat
was eating some
vegan
vegan
bacon.
bacon.
it don't taste the same.
He was
Probably.
tearing it up. Well, I don't think
Come
he ever
on.
had real bacon, so he don't know the difference. He don't know no better.
Yeah, like my
He
thing
don't know
is
what he's missing.
there, and I'm gonna say pause before I say it. Ain't too much I can't eat once I get used to it. Just like there's nothing I can't drink as long as I get used to it. If you let me drink something a few times, after a while, I'm gonna be fine with it. That's just my palate. My
Yeah.
taste buds are from the streets. My taste buds live in the streets. So I'm good. All right, Jay Black, how was your night? How'd everything go last night? What's good? Anything popping? What's good? You're home. You're back home in real life.
Home, real life. No, living still on cloud nine. It's still good when you're on. When the vacation still is working. Meaning no one's asking
Yeah.
for anything. Like everything is still good. Everything is still good right now, which is a good thing. is a good thing. So no, we ain't do nothing special yesterday. Yesterday was what, Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
I wasn't eating nothing on
That's
TV.
good. When you forget what day it is, that means the vacation's working.
That means the vacation really
Vacation
works.
definitely works.
I want to put an APB out for Don Page. I want to put an APB out for Stacy Mitchell.
Like
haven't
Ginger.
seen Stacy Mitchell in a minute.
Stacey posted something. She hosting some event or something, but I ain't seen her on here though. K-Day, I ain't seen K-Day on here.
I don't know. K-Day ghosted us. I don't know what we did. It looks like ginger, just orange.
The turmeric, yeah. Turmeric. When it's in its root form before they make it into powder, it looks like orange form of ginger. It looks the same, like the roots.
All right, so warm or hot water, Mike, turmeric.
There you go. There you go. That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people be doing stuff.
They know what y'all talking about.
I said people be doing stuff and they just don't be saying nothing because I guess they get tired of trying to convert people. Like Jay said, I'm saying my bacon. I guess people get older, they get tired of trying to tell people, so they be like, go ahead and do what you do.
You gotta do what you do. That's what Asha said earlier. Something about being what you do. Just go ahead, do what you got. I know what I'm doing over here.
Honestly, like when people say, and I'm not going at Jay, when people say I can't live, yes, you can.
I know you can if you want to. Yeah.
No, but when people say I can't live without my, yes, you fucking can. Like it's not a big deal. It's just, there's just an alternate feel. Is there a website that you know of that we can read on some of this stuff? You just watch the show.
Just about to Google. Yeah, vegan bacon is good. I made bacon. Tofu. People be making it. Yeah.
It can't be the same taste like regular, that good old Oscar Mayer, that good old like.
Well, no, I don't think it's the same. I had to say that it's not nothing's the same as pork bacon. Yeah, consistency, they haven't even come close.
Scrapple. Let me get that Scrapple, son.
Scrapple is this. I've eaten Scrapple. Scrapple is one of the most disgusting things you can eat.
Let's get some Scrapple, some pork sausages. Let me get them links, them patties.
You know what I did at my movie routine used to be I get a hot dog and
every morning. Apple cider vinegar, yeah.
I get a hot dog. I get a hot dog and
healthy though.
I get a hot dog and a drink and a popcorn until I saw how hot dogs are made, and I was like, "Wow, can't eat those."
Don't do it, Mike. Don't do it, Mike. Don't do it.
I can't eat those.
Good morning.
Activated charcoal is good too. Yes, I've seen.
I take that too. I take that too. Yeah. I take that too.
Birds are like most animals don't even eat meat. They eat vegetables, and look how big and strong they are. Listen, Asha, I'm gonna tell you the dumbest thing I ever did. The dumbest thing I ever did was I went vegan for 6 months. And guess what? The dumbest thing I ever did was I stopped and went to Wendy's and got a Baconator.
Got a Baconator.
Not the Baconator.
First of all, I never felt that good with that. I never felt so good. Then those 6 months, after like a few weeks, it was amazing. The only thing they get you on is that I literally had to go to certain stores and find, like even when this one guy schooled me on how to go to the normal supermarkets and find the stuff that you eat, but you have to make an attempt to find this stuff. The other stuff, the crack houses be all over the place. The KFCs, the McDonald's, the Wendy's, they be all around you. That's how this Scrapple is like a hot dog. All the leftovers. Yes, LaShawn. It really is. It really is. And let me tell you something. Pause. Hot dog with popcorn. I slipped up and had one at the AMC last Thursday. And when I was eating it, it was delicious. I said, I can't do this again. Colonics are good also.
So the stuff that's good for you is not good for you. I mean, the stuff you like is not good for you. Like, how do you turn, like, I don't know, man.
Because we just got trained. We just got trained to eat the bullshit.
And
that is part of it too.
I can't function without bacon. I feel like, to be honest, I ain't even gonna lie.
You know what did that for me? Traveling did that for me. When I remember when I was in China and I was watching the people eat, and I was like, "Yo," like Mike just said, I said, "People eat what they're trained to eat," because they was tearing up all this bok choy type stuff with the, the green. I was watching them eat it, and I was like, "They grew up eating this. That's it." The reason why they love this so much is because they grew up. And you go to India and they got all this curry all over everything. They grew up eating this. Now I know there's cultural stuff and people have different, genetics. But by and large, the reason why we love what we love is because somebody said here and put it in our mouths before we can even choose what we was going to eat. And they was cutting up chicken for us when we was 1 and 2 years old and cutting up burgers and all that. And they pushed it in our mouth. And we were like, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. And then we got a taste for it because that's what they gave you when you were hungry. So in your mind, it triggered when I'm hungry. I thought about things to eat when I was hungry. I can't do a lot of alternative meats, so I try to eat whole food mostly, but I eat red meat sparingly. Listen, I grew up on it. I try and eat it in moderation.
So it's our parents' fault for growing up. That's our parents' fault. That's what it is.
It's our parents and their parents and their parents and their parents.
Because if I didn't know what I didn't know, I wouldn't be addicted to this bacon. Like if so, that's what it is.
Who was really vegan in the 50s like that, promoting and the food was nasty. Health food was terrible even in the early 90s. Health food was absolutely terrible. I remember trying to eat health food when I was in high school. There were very little options, and the food did not even taste like food. It was one time I had a meatball sub from a health food store. It's the worst thing I ever had in my life. It tastes like cardboard. It came a long way.
I'll give you the perfect example. The cliche joke: white people don't season their food. They don't even know it's a bad thing till what? Till they eat it when it's seasoned. And then they go like, wait a second, this is, but if nobody had seasoned it, they'd be just fine. I don't do the alternative meat. That was the point of not eating meat. I used to go to this vegan place and I go, give me something that tastes like chicken. And they'd be like, oh, got you. I go, give me something that tastes like ribs. And they'd be like, oh, I got you. And it would be, it was delicious, but I had to go to this one specific place that I had to find different places. Dr. Dick Gregory tried to tell us years ago. Yes, he did. CB tried to tell us years ago. I remember being overseas and eating sausage. I said, why does it taste like this? And my friend had to remind me it was real food without all the preservatives. That's another thing that, they're killing us. They are killing us. But, hey, what you going to do? I'm trying to keep this mindless, y'all. All right.
Mindless.
I want to ask y'all this. I want to ask y'all. When y'all are walking in a mall, in a club, in a store, in Wawa, 7-Eleven, when you're walking towards somebody and y'all both on the same path, do you move to the side or do you make the other person move to the side?
Lady Q, she up.
I'm asking, Dr. Smith, do you move? I'm asking Jay Black, do you move?
So y'all walking, y'all in a direct line about to hit each other. Like somebody has to make that decision to move.
I usually concede halfway. Like I mean, white or black. I usually meet people in the middle. Like I give a little bit and they give a little bit.
It depends on how I feel, as Sean said.
I'm going to tell y'all this, the truth. Before I play this clip, I'm going to tell y'all.
I said it depends.
The majority of people on my everyday travel.
It depends. God damn, everybody said it depends. Go ahead.
The majority of people, I'm going to be honest, because I'm not trying to spark nothing, because when I play this clip, then y'all can spark it off.
Move to the right.
The majority of people, we both. The majority of people move. We both give a little bit. Like the majority, I would say 90% of people, we both give a little bit. Like I'm gonna tell you another thing.
I would say 90% of black people.
No, I'm sorry. In my travels every day to Wawa, and my travels every day to my job, it's just about everybody gives. The only time I have a problem is if I give and you didn't give it all. Now I'm like, well, what the fuck was that about? But another thing, most people hold the door. Where I live at, most people hold the door.
Does depend on where you are.
It depends on where you at. I've had old people hold the door and I've stopped and said, no. I'm holding the door for you.
If they're white, I brace for impact these days. Like here it comes.
Well, I got a controversial take for you, Jay. I don't know if y'all experienced this. I found that it's even worse with Indian people. More likely to totally ignore you, whether some caste system BS going on. I've been in Central Jersey where my mom was in New Brunswick. You want to talk about some of the most like virulently racist in those regards in terms of physical space? Indians. Indian people disproportionately have completely ignored my existence, even if I'm walking directly at them to the point I almost knocked them over. Yeah, and I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson say what he said about Africa when he went back in the day, how people would just, reached over him, got in line in front of him, walked right at him and didn't concede anything. In the early 90s, they were still doing that. So a lot of people are still on that step off the sidewalk type mentality.
Now, my friend at work, Lucas, said when people in Seoul, Korea, is that right? Seoul, Korea? Is that right?
Korea,
He said they walk in single file. Nobody walks in a group wide on the street. He said everybody walks in single file, so nobody is taking up space on the sidewalk. He said, and it's just something that he noticed they do. All right, let me play this. Let me play this clip. Since walking by people, who gives? Is this too much? Do you guys agree? Don't agree? Whatever it is. It's a mindless Wednesday. I'm trying to keep things lighthearted. And I'm sure we'll get into it. Y'all will get passionate over this. So go ahead. I'll play this clip. This lady had a little issue on how she feels.
The other day, I saw people talking about like who should move when you're walking on a sidewalk or whatever, or walking through a place. Just now, I was walking, and there were some girls walking towards me, and they weren't moving, and neither was I. And if my shoulder would have bumped her, my shoulder would have bumped her. And people were like, "Isn't it just common courtesy to move?" Yeah, it is. And you know what? Black folks, we always move. We are always the one who moves. They never move when we are walking towards them. We are always the ones expected to move. And as I walked by her, or all of them, the one who was closest to me made a little remark, like, "Ooh, something," or whatever. Yeah, girl, I wasn't moving. We didn't bump, but we came close to it. No. Is it petty? Probably. I don't care. But I am at a space now where I'm like, I'm not moving for white people. Because if you're white, please take into account, when you're walking towards someone, do you ever move out the way? Or do you expect the other person to move for you? And usually a person of color.
Brace for impact.
Listen, y'all, y'all can, and you'll put the comments up. I don't have this problem. I just don't. The majority of people I walk by, we both go like, oh, and now have there been occasions? Yeah. Now, I will tell you where I did have problems. At the motherfucking clubs at Adrenaline. Yes, I did have problems at them clubs. It was almost like people being territorial. Like, I'm not moving to show you you're going to move. But y'all tell me Orthodox Jews are like that too. They will run you down like you're not there. Now, the Indian comment, and I hate to say this, the Indian comment, I've met some very nice Indian people. That sounds racist.
Oh, me too. I know a bunch of really nice ones, but that don't change that with my experience.
It seems that when I'm helping an Indian person, I have to make sure I look them directly in the eye and become very firm with them. That you're not running this shit right now. And I always have to, when I say no, that can't happen. It really has to be, I don't know why. Don't break up my group either. Don't walk through my group. Go around.
I don't know if she's trying to say that's what they thinking or that's how she rock.
I hope that's not how you rock, because I walk through groups. Oh,
so you see the group, you stay right where you at. You ain't going.
I'm not walking all the way around, y'all.
Do move. Blacks in Puerto Rico, I think subconsciously we move. I think Lady Q was talking about that in the supermarket.
We do not.
In the supermarket, the lady walking with a cart and she think I'm supposed to move. Subconsciously you do move. You do, because it's the right thing to do. But they're not thinking that. The brace for impact is hilarious to me because that's gonna be my brace for impact because here it comes.
I said, you're passing, Mike. You wish I was passing. My friends was from Punjabi region. Her father was
Punjabi region.
Punjabi and hated black people, and he was 10 times darker than me. He disowned children for marrying black men. All right, we'll talk. Let's get back to walking. She is correct.
I'm about to go there. Yeah, okay.
And make them say, "Excuse me, a brace for impact."
Good morning, TP. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
TP. I put the link out there, TP. If you want to pop on so you get some birthday love, get your cash app up here.
Happy birthday. When they don't move at all, I help them. Peace be still.
Peace be still. But that's the whole thing too. You don't realize that for decades there were laws in place that said we couldn't even look these people in the eye and had to step off the street when they walk by. Like, you don't realize how culturally and historically insensitive it is for you to even be walking up on me like that, thinking that I'm gonna move and expecting me to move. Like, this is crazy. Like, yo, we just got on the sidewalk equally. You got here because we fought and made it. I think Godfrey had a great clip where he was like, yo, these people have no idea that if it wasn't for 1964 and all the sacrifice of African Americans, these Koreans and people from Venezuela, they wouldn't be here. The Immigration Act of 64 and 85, that's why you're all here. And that's why we need to change the curriculum. So when people get here and they get to school, or even before they get to school, when they take these citizenship tests, they need to know who died so you could be here. Fred Hampton got shot next to his pregnant wife, FBI and the Chicago police. Dr. King's family sued the government successfully because of their involvement. Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Elder, we died so y'all niggas could be here, and you come here and disrespect us. Y'all niggas is crazy. And if nobody's saying the truth, they're, oh, these black people lazy. Oh, I walk through these black people. I'll open a store in their neighborhood, take all their money, get a loan from a bank that wouldn't even give them a loan, even though their church has been giving this bank money for the last 40 years. The black people in the community cannot get a loan. My mom told me she was in the bank watching the Asians get loans that she couldn't get, and she lived there all her life. Like, it's not rocket science. But nobody's teaching it. Nobody's telling the truth. So people can even show the human decency, not even the deference. You should be showing deference, but you don't even show the human decency for the very people who made it possible for you to even have chase these dreams.
Wow, I wish I could find that clip that I had of a Asian guy saying that and saying, "Do you know if it wasn't for civil rights, we wouldn't have the rights that we have." Wow, I wish I had
Yeah,
that
he wouldn't even be in the country. He wouldn't be in the country. They did the Exclusion Act, and they were trying to keep all that going. They did not want anybody in here. Frederick Douglass was advocating for Chinese people to come into the country. They didn't want none of y'all. They only wanted y'all when we started getting power and learning the game, and they needed a buffer class to keep us in control. That's why they don't let you open stores in their communities. They give you loans, but only for certain areas. You never see the Asians open stores in Jewish communities. You never see the Arabs open stores in affluent white communities. They gave you the money, and they gave you the blueprint of where you can go. They built the parameters. You can take this, and you can go there. And then they say, why can't black people get up by their bootstraps like everybody else? Ain't nobody go through nothing like this, where people bring people from other countries to oppress you and take money out your community, and don't even loan money to you, but loan money to them, and they just got here, even though your parents died here.
So do you move when somebody walks?
It's so insane. But people have this conversation. I don't know why black people can't do what the Asians did.
Mike want to talk about bracing for impact. Mike will get back to.
Does that mean
that's why it's so crazy that's a nigga should be bowing. A nigga should be saying thank you, or should be kneeling like they greet an elder. When I meet people that made it possible for me to do what I'm doing, there's a certain energy that I have. When I meet somebody who says, oh, I marched with Dr. King, there's a certain way I speak to them. There's a certain way I move around them. I don't talk too loud. I don't move too fast. Because they made it possible for me. And I conduct myself accordingly. But these niggas will walk around our elders. I'm talking about a 75-year-old black woman. They'll walk through her. She literally might have been the person that was out there getting hosed up and bit down. They'll walk through her. I'm not just talking about me as a young man. I'm talking about even our elders don't get that respect. If you can't respect me, at least respect the elders who are literally out there on the front lines. But these Indians, you bring a check. I remember we brought a check to the bank one time in Central Jersey. They held us there for an hour. There was too much money in the check. So they interrogated us and was about to call the police on it. Like happens all the Ryan Coogler thing. But it's the same people all the time. It's like, yo, you can't even speak the language. The English was so broken on this bank manager. How the did you make it to be a bank manager and can't even speak English?
And this is why
you do racism.
This is why we have racism. This is why we have Dr. Smith on the show. Because all I wanted to know is, did you move?
When people get punched in the face, people always say black people are so angry and they're so violent. They don't know the backstory.
I get it.
Yeah, when somebody says the last straw, that means you got to know all these other straws. People always look at the last straw and they're like, no. There's 1,000 other straws.
It started somewhere else. That's why it's the last.
Now we're here. Yeah. Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Nancy said declared Black Panthers #1 enemy because they stood up for themselves and caring for the community. I know this for they fed me while I attended elementary school. God bless. Absolutely, Nancy. Absolutely. Do you move, Nancy, when people walk towards you? Just want to know.
Man, want no smoke. Move.
But Mike, it does give context, Mike. Because what's the first thing we asked you back? Are they black or white?
Are they black or white?
Yeah, because it matters.
But now you know. But you know why though? That whole story gave you the context. Where it's like, no, it's big. This for us.
But mind you, we all gonna forget how many fights started off between people of our same race because we bumped into each other while we were walking.
Yeah, but I think that's still tied into that whole moving.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that history of moving. Nobody wants to move now, and moving means.
As Monty went. Monty's coming on tomorrow, y'all.
And everybody bumping each other. Because everybody had to move off the block, move off the sidewalk.
The same thing happened to me. I saved my paychecks for 6 months at a time. Then we'll take it to the bank to cash. Saving for my first business. The manager security were called over. Yeah, absolutely.
What you doing with all them checks? Something ain't right. It's looking at her.
Them top squares stay not being serious.
What you doing with money? What you doing with money?
What you doing with money?
Hey, nigga, what you doing with that money, nigga? What you doing with
I
money?
ain't gonna lie.
Who gave you money? What white person gave you money?
I ain't gonna lie. There was a time I went to a bank, and this is when I was. There was a time where I went to a bank. I would save up all the money from the clubs. So I really did look like a drug dealer. Like I would really save the money from the clubs. I would just keep the money piled up because I got paid.
Oh, the cash. Okay.
I would keep the money piled up.
You came in there.
And I would literally, and this, you trying to count it out back in the day. You trying to count it out, and there was a little look because I came in with my throwback jersey on, with my hair exactly the same as it is right now, and I know they was little like looking over. Now there was one black teller who knew who I was, but I didn't always get that black teller. Sometimes I got the white teller, and the white teller was. You could almost see the attitude as they were counting it out before they had to.
You had the chain on. You had the chain on too.
The chain on.
just make it a little worse. You had the chain, a little watch.
Yeah, I had a little watch on. Okay, I double parked the Benz outside. My bad. Like, I'm sorry. It's in front of the door.
Had the music still playing. You didn't turn it off.
Right, had the music still playing. My bad. I felt all the stereotypes.
But I'm always thinking it's not your money. I always look at people like that in retail. Like I worked in retail before. I never cared. It wasn't my products. I was gonna be here either way. I had all the time to help you. Like I never understood people in retail having an attitude when somebody doesn't have an attitude with you. I don't care whether it's how much money they have in the bank, whether they ask for a different product or want their food done. Like I never got it. I worked in retail and I was like, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help out. Whatever you need, I'll be here all day. Like
the biggest.
You count money, they mad.
There were two legendary shopping sprees I went on. One at Mitchell and Ness by mistake because it was during All-Star Weekend. It was before All-Star Weekend, and I forget what rappers were in there. And I threw now this is because of self-esteem. So this is two different ones, two different shopping sprees. I threw a New York Walt Frazier jersey. I threw a Earl Monroe jersey, a sky blue Earl Monroe jersey that a lot of people didn't have back then. And I was tossing them, but I was gonna pick which one I was gonna get. But I tossed them near the guy at the register, and I was in line. I said, and I was going to choose. And when I turned around, the guy brought it all to the register, and the rappers, everybody was in town. They were all behind me.
Pressure,
and I had just,
you ain't want to say just one, sir. Just one, sir.
Oh, he wanted to work. No. I was just
the way my bank account set up.
And I had just gone down. I had just gone down the street and bought a Fat Farm leather jacket, a leather bomber with the fur on the top. So I had just bought that. So he pulled it and he started ringing it up. And the line was behind me. And I so wanted to say, I want that one. And I bought them all simply off of peer pressure. Second time I went on a shopping spree. I was at a store in Dallas. And the lady who was helping me, as I put everything, I was trying it on. I put this, I was trying it on. And this is when I was in my high-end phase. She said it with a question. You're going to buy all of this? She questioned me like this. You're going to buy all of this? And like a dumbass, I said, yep. Yeah.
I'm like, bitch.
I didn't even want everything.
I'm rich, bitch.
You don't know who I am?
I'm rich, bitch.
Let me go get in this Mitsubishi after that too. I'm gonna show you how I do.
What was I doing? All right, weirdo of the day. Y'all gonna tell me if this is weird? If this person, do you feel bad for this lady? Do you think she's a weirdo? I want everybody. This is weirdo of the day. A segment we'll probably never do. I just thought it up. Weirdo of the day, right here. She put a TikTok on trying to find somebody. So y'all tell me if you feel bad and want to help her or
I need your help. I need to find out who this lady is because she needs to know the kind of monster she married on Saturday, July 26th in Fairfax, Virginia. This is Frank Arnold, and I have been seeing him consistently for the past year up until 4 a.m. on Saturday morning when he dropped me off at my house after spending the night with me. So imagine my surprise when I go online and I see a video that his friend posted of Arnold getting married after he had just been telling me he wanted to have a child with me. I had no idea he had a whole fiance. That's her name and that's his name. They ended up going to the club after the wedding. Weird. He doesn't even look like he's enjoying himself. This is the demon that calls himself a man of God. That's him calling me Saturday at noon to tell me he was going to the dentist when in reality he was on his way to his wedding. These are random videos of me always at his house with timestamps. Him always asking to hang out with me. 2 weeks ago, he went to Miami for a supposedly birthday party. Turns out it was his bachelor party with strippers included. As soon as he landed, he came to pick me up to spend the night with him. Where was his fiance?
Too much.
His friends and family know about this and they are enabling this behavior. I have known this man for 6 years and I never thought he would do this to me. TikTok, help me find her so she can find out who he really is.
All right, so I just want to know, should we help? Should we help her find the wife? Or is this a weirdo? I'm just gonna let y'all. I just want to say this: when she should have never put this
at my
up
house after spending the night with me.
I'm gonna tell you
so
right now.
Imagine my surprise.
That's a beautiful wedding, y'all. Do you see the smoke? Do you see the smoke on the dance floor? Do you see how amazing that looks?
They did that.
Like that's crazy. Like
that monster
they did
that.
That monster.
I'm not laughing because she's hurt. She's
hurt.
Yeah.
I was against her.
She said he don't look like he's having fun right here. She said he did not look.
She was bitter.
I know him. I know him. He don't even look like he's going
to have fun with me. Yeah,
he don't look like he's having fun. Weird.
With me. Well, he with me, he look different. He's smiling bigger. No, but in her defense, when she said that dentist line, I was like, oh yeah, he a monster. When he said I'm on my way to the dentist, while he was on the way to the wedding, I said no, he a monster. If you dressed up in a tux, you in a tux talking some, yeah, I'm headed to the dentist.
I'm headed to.
I'll throw her off.
Yeah, I won't be able to talk after because you know
I'm be numb. I'm be numb. Saying
I'm hit you tomorrow. I'm hit you tomorrow.
Right,
Thank you. Pray for me. Pray for me.
Ash said it's too much.
Yeah, they both doing too much.
They got the T app. There's a T app out there that you can do all that on. She need therapy.
She hurt. She got to just move.
She got to just move along. She still wants it.
I wouldn't take it that far. I wouldn't take it that far. She's entitled to have a little post. She went way too deep with the post. She sounded bitter in the post. I don't think she needs to destroy his marriage because she was like, tell the mom. She started off with a whole different angle. She wasn't like, I want to hold this man accountable. She was like, yo, tell the mom. I want to know the son, the daughter married the monster.
Hold on, Asha said Jesus, he is diabolical. On his way to the gym when he actually on his way to the altar. Wait, what can you say at that point? You got to make something up. You can't. You
got to keep the lie going. You got to. It's been 6 years. It's been 6 years of lying. He can't stop now.
He can't stop now. I would mop the ocean before I ever post some shit like this. I mean,
you are playing yourself. You playing yourself. You
know why you playing yourself too? You know why do I too, Jay? Because what about your next boyfriend? Because let's say I get in a relationship with her 2 years from now and she's a really nice girl and we're having a great time. And then one day I just Google her and that comes up. And I'm like, oh man.
She mine.
Yourself.
This is what I want to say to guys. This is what I want to warn guys. This is what I want to warn guys. He capitalized because he knew he could manipulate this one, right? He capitalized. Understand, when you manipulate somebody who is very easily manipulated, they have the tendency to be able to turn that switch on of being easily manipulated to be easily crazy and ruin your life.
Easily crazy.
So as easy as you were able to play her is as easy as she could, because she has to believe irrational stuff. You got to understand that. In order for you to get away with this for 6 years, she has to believe irrational stuff that is not believable.
Yeah, right? For that Christmas 3-day stretch when he said he was sick and in the hospital.
Yes,
he was really like, I had to go do that. Yeah, because there had to be something over 6 years.
Right.
So when you're dealing with somebody,
y'all always go out February 15th. February 15th. That's what we going out February
yeah.
15th.
Yeah,
So-
yo, my boy need me on the 14th. I gotta take him to the shop. His car broke down. It's been a bunch of stories.
Every year.
So it could be Tuesday at 3:30
She went for
in the
all of
morning.
She fell for all of it. So
You stop by at Tuesday at 3:30 in the morning, right? And she's like, "You haven't called me in 4 days." It's like, "Boo, I just realized you're the one for me. I think you're the one I want to marry." She'll believe that at 3:30 in the morning, and it will override her irrational belief in you. Will override the fact that you have disappeared for 4 or 5 days. Remember, that irrational belief can turn into her putting a post up, and in her mind thinking she's trying to help your wife.
But that's what Nancy's asking. What's her motive? Do she want the guy back? Do she want the wife to leave him and then she can get him? Like what is her overall motive? Just to break them? Like what
she
is it?
believes she's doing the right thing by letting the wife know who she's involved with. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't believe she's lying. I believe she believes that she's trying to help. She's trying to protect somebody from this beast, from this monster. Her blasting him on the internet under the guise of letting his wife know is her hoping the wife leaves. So she
that's what I was thinking.
No, maybe. I don't know.
And guess what?
And guess what? Where he really happy at.
And her irrational belief, if he came back, if he called her, right, and gave her a story on why he got married and the reason why he had to get married, and he's only going to stay married for a short time, so just chill, because she would believe it.
Yeah, she's not going nowhere. She's making videos.
Yeah, she said, if I'm mad and hurt, you're going to be mad and hurt too. Yeah, she said, yeah. Bullshit. 4 days.
4 days, yo. Mike needed me. I'm gonna have to run over here. I'll be back in town. I gotta go help Mike.
You know my job is. You know my job always calling me out.
Every Christmas, every Valentine's Day, every holiday. 6 years. You got a story.
But 6 years with no ring. Let's talk about that. 6 years you're not engaged. What are you doing?
But
no
that's
ultimatum, no conversation, no pressure. Yeah.
He knew he could get away with that with her. So that's
after
why
the third year, I'm sure.
He worked it. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I got her. We're good. She probably can cook. She probably got some nice game when it comes to intimacy." I feel for her. She was victimized by this guy. Her pain makes her emotionally blind, and that exactly it. And that's what I'm telling guys, and I'm telling people in general: keep playing with these people who fall in, and understand when you play them, that same irrational behavior is going to come out on coming for you, because she's not going to stop with these TikTok videos.
Fact. Especially she gets some views out of it. She's going viral now.
We get tons of views. We just played it. I wish we could have her on the show. Matter of fact, I should have reached out and done what Fearless suggested. I need to start DMing these people and be like, "Hey, you want to come on the show and speak your piece? Bringing flowers 4 days out. All we know,
come talk.
The wife might know about his extracurricular activities, and it's okay with it. Who knows? Maybe."
Speaking of playing with people, we saw the NBA player that took the chick to Turks and Caicos, and she ain't want to do nothing. So he
left it. He left it right there.
He left it there. Like I saw this picking up traction. So he's an NBA player. And I guess she had some model chick, and she refused to sleep with him. So why would she take a flight to Turks and Caicos if she wasn't planning? Like, whose fault is that?
Because that don't mean you're gonna sleep with nobody just because they spend thousands of dollars on you and be in a hotel with you at 3 in the morning and fly you out to an island and spend all their money on you. That don't mean anybody wants sex. That's what
I'm going to let Turks and I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This is the stupidity. Y'all better just take the L.
Security left me outside in the middle of nowhere.
Andre,
and she posted it. She's pissed. She was pissed. Yo, his security got me outside. I'm outside because I won't have sex with him.
Dog, take the L.
She flew there on a private. Yeah. So, they was getting in there. They was chilling. And then she decided not want to do nothing.
Dog, if she decides not to, take the L. Because now you got all this publicity. You just signed with the Lakers, and now you got to deal with this because you didn't want to take the L. Dog, it's not I promise you, it's not a guarantee just because you fly them out.
You would think so, though, Mike. Stop.
I don't care what you think.
Stop.
So you've been out the game for 11 years. You know nothing. I'm telling
If
you right
I
now.
spend money on you, I know enough that if I spend money on you to take you to Turks and Caicos on
That
vacation,
don't mean
we ain't
nothing.
just going out there just to deal with have
That don't mean
some
nothing.
conversation.
I'm telling you right now, I have the proof right here in front of you. You just signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, and now your name is being smeared because you didn't want to take the L. Okay, cool. We're
So
just
you
gonna
saying
hang out
it's
there.
his fault? He was supposed to just still hang out.
You got her there.
You in a tough spot at that point because she could just say
You
she felt
can't.
uncomfortable. If you do take the L, she could say I felt uncomfortable, and you could still get a lot of trouble nowadays.
I'm
You just gotta
telling
pick the
you
right
right
one.
now, fellas. I'm telling you right now. Listen to me. Don't listen to Jay, who's not in this game at all. This man has no idea about this game. Do not play yourself and think you're going to be the bold dude and leave her there, and you think there's not going to be any repercussions. There's going to be repercussions.
You knew what it was. What women don't know what it is if you accepting a flight going out of the country?
Dog.
Stop, Mike. Stop.
Dog, you sound like you're in 1950. You can go, a woman can get flown out and not have to give up any type of sex, dog.
No, but
that
they
is
know
the
what it is.
reality.
Do they not know what it is? That's the reality.
Obviously, she didn't know. Obviously, she said it. That's not what it is. If she chooses to say that's not what it is, it's not what it is. Get her home and take the L and stop being a goddamn junior high school kid saying shit like, oh, well, you knew what it was when I flew you out. Well, obviously, she don't now.
We're gonna run with it.
He should have sent her home because if something did happen, he would have
exactly.
like if somebody attacked her or something really crazy happened, they would have went at him. Yeah,
well, she shouldn't have got
You're right,
there.
Mike.
She
Just to
should
cut
have
your
her own
losses.
money too,
I
though.
thought you meant like to chill with her in the room and take that. No. But I'm saying, but when Mike said take the L, I thought Mike was saying like just stay in the room with her, and I was like, but no, Mike is like send her home. I agree with send her home. Like your flight, you're catching the red eye.
Or I just go like
your
this.
flight's
You know what?
in an hour.
I'm thinking of my career.
Outside.
I'm gonna go like this. You know what? You gonna stay in the room? I'm gonna get another room. And I know Jay Black. Please stop saying.
No, I say
because he called the Kinkos like 5 times.
I always say that. I always just
he called the Kinkos like we was gonna make copies.
Church. We go to church and Kinkos. We gonna make copies. We gonna pray. We gonna pray. Make copies. Church.
We gonna
and
make
Kinkos.
double-sided copies.
Keep going. You're stupid. Keep going.
But no, I agree with Mike saying. Separate yourself or send her home. I thought he was saying like just take the L and just post up with her. I'm like, I'm not staying in the bed with nobody that don't want to be around me. Like that's I'm uncomfortable now. And all she gotta say later is I was uncomfortable in the bed with him and I'm still in trouble. Like you can get locked up for that now. Jonathan Majors ran down the street and got in trouble. So yeah, lost the whole career. You're right though, Mike. At that moment, the moment that she's any resistance, he should have been like, enjoy the room. He should have went and got a room and kept her flights.
And be like, you're good. But say, and now you can be the person, and this is where you start recording every conversation. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. So I'm gonna get another room so we could chill. And listen, I'm milking this. I'm taking the L. I've been so-called played. I'm gonna get you home, and we ain't never talking again. We ain't never talking again. I don't want nothing to do with Mike. He should have just taken an L. Yes, he was that hard up for sex that he couldn't just give her a flight and send her on her way. You have that much money, dumb, diabolical, dumb. I'm trying to tell you now. I can see.
Jeanette's stupid. Go ahead.
I can understand. She played the game. You got played. You lost. You lost. You know what Mike Tyson's words were when he caught that rape charge in an interview?
I know.
You know what his last words were on an interview? He said, I just should have walked her to the car. Mike said, I just should have walked her to the car.
Yeah, but
now, he also said,
he said, panty liner and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little fuzzy story too. But you're right. It doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter. Mike is right. Even if all of that happened, none of it matters when you go to jail. You should have just spun out. So
every time
but I'm nervous for a young lady that does that though, because honestly, if that was my daughter, my niece, I'd be like, come on now, it's bad enough you getting flown out. Don't be in no other country playing with nobody. Don't be in no other country at nobody else's behest where they could just leave you stranded and you ain't got no money, like for economic reasons, for safety reasons, sexual attack, like for all of that. Come on, my sister. Come
So
on, sister.
speaking of
Like
that, out of the
he should have
country,
sent you home. He should have he should have did all that for you. I agree with Mike. He should have. But can we talk to the sister for a minute? That's a dangerous game you playing. That's why the
Dangerous.
girl in Dubai got found with her teeth missing recently. I don't know if you saw that
okay,
story. The
facts,
girl went to Dubai and her teeth was all chipped and she
dangerous
found
game.
bloody on the side of the road or something crazy. It's like, yo,
You,
don't be out there and like Mike said, the same way those crazy girls are, the same way these high powered men are. The same do whatever it takes to win Donald Trump type people come up missing, people start dying mysteriously. The same way he
stop
cheat in
playing with
golf,
people.
he will cheat to win and do whatever it takes. So when you play with these crazy women, don't play with these powerful men either.
And remember, guys, you ain't white.
Yeah, you
Remember
can
that.
go to jail.
You're an athlete. Remember that. And remember, anything that you tell your boys that you think justifies it, that they go like, no, you right. Make sure you can say that on a witness stand and it's going to sound good.
No, you're right.
Just
There's no winning.
Make sure when they say, why did you leave her there? Well, she knew what it was when I flew her out here. Okay.
Yeah, somebody kill her, they're going to have you as accessory just to get your money.
Now, and if it doesn't go that deep, now the civil case, when you say that, now the civil case, because there's a lawyer that can find some way to flip this into a civil case. They can turn anything into a civil case.
You're lucky she went online first, because if she went to a lawyer first, he would have done that. He would have said she got attacked in an alley. Although they didn't violate her, she was traumatized. She needs $100,000, and he would have had to pay it because he would have looked at Shannon Sharp. They would have said, "Look what happened to Shannon Sharp. You need to give her this $100,000 today." They say, "You be Cassie and Diddy."
Or in 2025, what they would say is, so what you're saying is that you spent money to fly her out, assuming that she was going to have sex.
Trafficking.
And that is trafficking.
Yep, got him. He said, all I did was fly her out. All I did was expect sex. They'd have been like, okay, thank you. What? Say that one more time. You're right. They would have had him. They would have had him before he even got to the
So don't listen to
They already got him.
Don't listen to Uncle Jay out the game for 11 years telling you about his adrenaline philosophies and evolutions.
I didn't say I would have did
it. You flew out for what? They said what? Why'd you kick her out the room? Well, she ain't want to do nothing. So wait, do what? But so why'd you fly her out? You know why I flew out. I flew out to have sex. Thank you, sir. No further questions.
And say that comment you just said. She knew what it was. Okay, civil case. You're gonna run $20 million now
because you knew what it was too. You knew what it was too.
And now we know what it was. You knew what it was. She knew what it was. The jury knows what it is. And now you're gonna pay up $20 million. I'm sorry, my granddaughter better not get on a plane. If she did, I would be there dragging her back home. Yeah, but it would be you're not gonna know about it.
And have her own money. All right, so I saw these comments debating with each other on there. So it was this couple on vacation. She went live, and they're trying to say she avoided a problem. He saw that she was live and some dude had texted her while she was live and he gripped her up. And they're saying that he's wrong. And I'm like, I never even once felt that, but let's see what y'all think.
Vacation. Family vacation.
Who's that?
Nobody.
This dude keep blowing her up.
Let me see.
Nobody. Oh my god. It's my friend.
Yeah, she's panicking now. Oh, she panicked. Should shut this shit off.
Because he knows that I want to
JJ, go over there real quick. JJ.
All right.
Go.
They got kids.
It's fun.
But why they keep texting you?
Because
Why they keep texting you?
this is my friend.
She'll text your friend, I want to meet him. Tell him your fiance wants to meet him. Tiffany, I'm not joking.
Okay.
And they keep texting you.
It's just one time.
So it was very interesting reading all those comments. She's avoiding a problem because he's abusive. And some saying, nope, she's for the streets. Like what? She clearly got caught. I was like, let's see what Mike thinks.
She got caught. Now, if y'all want to expand it, he's abusive because he grabbed her because his child was there. He put his arm around her and said, he ain't what'd he do? He brought her close because she got caught cheating.
When the whisper in the air and told the kid to go away, yo, JJ, go over there.
He actually remained very calm. Sounds like she already making her case. She's just starting on social media. Don't be surprised when the next story comes out. She's with an attorney. She was documenting everything as it happened. I don't know. I don't see that. She went live and somebody started texting her.
Yeah, no, I think she was talking about the other girl.
Oh, the other girl.
Yeah,
oh, the other girl.
Yeah, with the text. But I never once felt that the dude was the problem. Never once did I feel that. But she got up, and that's all. What? That's it, and that's all.
So you didn't get to see Prime. Yeah, he was calm.
He was very calm.
The relationship is about to get crazy. The comment was, oh, okay, I got you, Asha.
Yeah,
Thank you, Asha Boo.
She got caught.
She got caught.
She got caught.
Why?
Did you see it, Dr. Smith, just to see like
before you play it? This is why y'all people are such whores for attention and want to flex so much that you're gonna go live not knowing that you have nothing to hide. If you are doing anything shady, and I mean shady by even interacting with somebody, your ass should never go live. But you want to flex so bad that this is what happened. Felix, this is what happened right here. Go ahead, play the video.
Vacation. Family vacation. Nobody. Nobody. Oh my god. It's my friend. Yeah.
Your friend.
You're just saying because.
Because what?
He knows that I want to
JJ, go over there real quick. JJ.
All right.
Go. I fucking put on a whole fucking scene in this.
It's fun.
But why they keep texting you?
Because.
Why they keep texting you?
Because he's my friend.
She'll text your friend, I want to meet him. Tell him your fiance wants to meet him. Tiffany, I'm not joking.
Okay.
And they keep texting you.
It's just one text.
That dude had me scared. I was like, oh. I thought I was gonna come up missing. He had his hand all around the neck, tighter and tighter. I said, "Oh Lord." Whew,
he was tightening up around the neck like a boa constrictor. What are you playing with people for now? Why would you go live if you ain't clean?
On vacation.
Well, I've been saying it all week, Mike, about this whole pushing people to the edge thing. I'm not saying they're doing the right thing or that the people are right for the way they respond, but at the same time, even with the dude, like, leaving it in place, he shouldn't have responded like that. But I'm always looking both ways, like, yo, but don't play with nobody like that.
But
like
what do you have a problem with his response? Where's your problem? I want to know what your problem is.
It looked a little abusive. It looked a little toxic. The way he had in that headlock and they tell the kids get away, he got on face. Like, I was a little concerned. Like, if that was like my daughter, I'd be like, I want y'all to interact a little more equitably, a little more civil. I want them to sit down and talk to you. I don't want them to like headlock you and talk to you. There's a little energy there that I wasn't comfortable with.
That's what the comments were saying. They were saying that she dies in an abusive relationship. He's the problem. Like, I couldn't believe it. They saying what Doctor just said.
I felt a little bit of that. I felt like, no, she was caught. She was caught. So she's accountable for what she was. I think she was caught. I think something was wrong there. I think she shouldn't have went live. I think Mike is absolutely right. But his response gave me a little bit of insight into what potentially might be happening in that relationship in terms of how he handles disrespect. Now, I'm not saying he should be disrespected, but
we are all speculating. I'm speculating this. If it is abusive, I don't believe she would have went live.
She wouldn't even took that chance.
She wouldn't even roll the dice. Now we're all speculating. We're all speculating. She got caught and he questioned
that attention. That attention is serious.
And my thing I will say is when he told the kids to leave, that's a rational thing to do.
That's very rational. And
normally because I've had to tell the kids, let's step over here for a second. Because I don't want to do this in front of the kids.
Me and Mom got to talk.
We got to talk for a second. I would have asked questions about him too. This might not be the first time she got caught out there. Now, okay, I'm going to see both sides. He brought her over. It's just one time. It's just one time. He brought her over. Yeah, I can see myself doing that. So maybe I'm wrong.
It was definitely in here. It was definitely
I'm not saying a bunch of guys don't do it, Mike. I'm not disagreeing with you either, Mike. I'm not saying that I'm above ever grabbing nobody. I'm just saying the vibe is still the vibe. Even with me, whoever did it, that vibe is still like, oh, this could go left.
LaShawn said, "Don't disrespect me, then tell me how to respond."
Well, welcome to being a man, LaShawn. Welcome to being a man. Welcome to what it is to be a man, to be disrespected and then told how we're supposed to respond.
Well, like Mike said, take the L. Being a man is understanding how to take the L. Hand in your face, call your names in front of your friends, talking about your mom. Don't grab nobody. Don't even rest your arm around her neck, because even like I said, look too close to be a headlock. Look like it could have been easily a headlock. He wasn't headlocking her, but it looked too close to it. Just look a little too. He don't need to have his arm around her while he's interrogating.
But this is what I'm saying. That's true, because how many kids have seen? But now he did say, I can make a motherfucking scene here. He did say I can make a motherfucking
scene here. Yeah. But Mike, you said it yesterday, Mike, when you was like, yo, any relationship ends, is two people involved. You gave percentages and said that you take 70 and all that when you were talking yesterday.
Yeah.
But to that point, there are both sides to these things. And I think too often we do, like earlier the call, like, Jay, why you got to choose sides or blame somebody. A lot of times it's both people. Not equally, but there's something to be said about both sides of a situation. And I think we're doing ourselves a real service by looking at different ways, because yes, both things could be true. She could be caught, he could be abusive, she could be attention seeking, he could be telling the kids to not traumatize. All that could be still true, and there could be blame to go around, and nobody's perfect, but but
I will say this. His bringing her over to him is now examined, and we're saying this is what we think we know. We know she got caught.
She got a friend.
But this is what we think. We're thinking this could be what he's doing. But we know what she said is just a friend. She was all she still had hope. Right? She still had hope. When she said it was just one time, she just gave up the whole thing.
Guilt.
That was the worst line. That was the guiltiest line.
The first thing she was supposed to do is, I don't know who the fuck he is. Like, who are you?
Yes. I don't know these people. In the chat, she should have played him like he was dumb. I don't know these people.
I'm out here on vacation with my family.
While she did it, while she looked at him, I don't know these people. You got to click the live off. And then now he going to flip, but you rather him flip about clicking the live off, and then you got to go, we're not going to do this in front of the kids. I'm not going to deal with this. This is why I know I shouldn't have went live. That was my bad. You got to take all the blame.
I'm on vacation with you. Let's enjoy the vacation. Let's come on, baby.
It wasn't me. It was Charlotte hit with the shade.
Look around us. Look around us. We're not going to do this here.
Look where we at. We on vacation. We're in Paris. We're not gonna ruin this over. So
we're not gonna let nobody who's a million miles away disturb our peace.
And if you're really innocent, because listen, people, there are various ways. I'm telling you, the adult way is to be like, yo, who's that? Like, if you stay calm, who's that? No, respond to him. Yo, who are you? Now I'm on the live. Now she's no longer in the picture.
And people do that though. People do troll. People will say
they do.
Well, I'll see somebody going live, a famous person, and somebody will say, "When you coming over? You're supposed to be here at 11 o'clock." They'll just say something like that just to get a reaction. Just somebody will giggle or be like, "You crazy?" Like, people will talk like that on a live, or say, "Why is that roach on the wall behind you? Who's that? Who's that in the closet?" They'll just say things.
Now, the reason why she couldn't say, I don't know that person, is because she was scared he was going to say, you don't know me. I was just with you on Thursday before y'all took that flight, that first class flight, and give the details, that took off at 7 o'clock. It boarded at 7:30. You had to be there 45 minutes. And then the whole shenanigans popped
Then they make a video and call you a monster.
Yeah, and then they make a video and call you a monster.
Before that flight, she was right in my bed.
y'all got a lot of practice diffusing these sorts of situations.
No,
She's laughing at y'all. Like,
no,
how do y'all know how to get
I'm
out
gonna
of these?
tell you because I've had women that I've dealt with.
About?
No, I'm gonna be 100 with you, Ashabu. In my
So I
past
heard.
life, I've had a lot of women diffuse situations with me because they knew I didn't care where we were standing at. Like when it came to that, and that was a poor way of handling it. But they knew we could set this whole thing off right here at the Fridays at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Set this off.
So more mindless. I saw this clip too. More mindless. This pastor went viral for proposing to a woman at her husband's funeral.
I hope this is a joke.
He proposed the casket right there.
The widow.
She's a widow. So that's what we're doing. So, you know, and it was, I guess, is he right? Is love hearts one with the heart one? Is he trying to help her get through?
It's very rarely. I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying this to promote anything. If that happened to be my mom and somebody did that, I would be locked up that day.
Did they kill that
nigga? That's what somebody said in the comments.
That's all I'm getting from it. Love triangle. Somebody got to go. And
that's Bobby Womack. That's Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
All over.
If he had
the level of disrespect.
Wait, when did he buy the ring?
Exactly. When did
he? You know, black folk, it takes us 2 weeks to get to the funeral or the burial. So
how,
at least
how do you know the ring will fit?
How do you know the ring will fit?
Oh yeah, some personal
How do you know that she'd accept the ring? Y'all had a conversation about this?
I didn't.
Y'all was talking about marriage and burial at the same time?
I'm gonna tell you what that funeral gonna look like. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with this timeline. This timeline got me confused.
Nancy said, "Oh my goodness, my funeral director was flirting the whole time planning my husband's funeral."
Well, he knew you were available.
Doctor, what are we doing?
It's like when a chick is pregnant. You know, the comedian say, you know, she's smashing. You know? Well, nowadays there's no guarantee. You know, all these side dudes, side chicks. You know, just because my main person's going don't mean that I ain't got.
Sorry for your loss, Nancy. Sorry you had to go through that.
Look at thoughts and prayers. Okay, thoughts and prayers.
I know she's moved on now, but still, like you said, he knew she was newly single.
Oh, but God. Honestly, though, when somebody's married like that, you do know that it's a good woman. It's not just a girl. It's a wife.
But
somebody
it's so
claimed
dumb.
her till death.
But we don't even know if she was a good woman. Like that's the crazy thing. We don't even know how to.
That's the assumption.
But remember, we had a guest on here who did a tribute, who did a fundraiser for her husband who had passed away, and she talked about the dudes trying to holler at her at the funeral and after the funeral. What are we doing?
Yeah, at the casino night late. Yep. Sister said that. The friends. She said the friends was coming at her. That was too far though. She said the people that knew the husband when he was alive was coming at her. That's some jail stuff.
This is my opportunity. If you got a good woman, it's like she's single. It's like, do you shoot your shot if she just?
Exactly.
Well, in some cultures, that's normal, where the uncle will step in and raise the kids and like be part of the family. They do. There are some families that kind of play that role in terms of parenting. I don't know in terms of romance, but yeah, if my brother passes away, the expectation in many cultures is I step in. I'm the man of that family too. I raise the kids. I help out.
Man,
I don't know what you know.
They laughing at you though, Doc. You so ill. She's newly single. At least Nancy laughed too. Okay, good. She said I am kind of cute. Okay, so
I'm just saying, like, come on, like the assumption is she's a wife type. There's girls we don't wife, and there's girls that become wives. And most guys know that in their mind.
Okay,
when they first meet a woman.
On the other side, Nancy, maybe that's his whole routine. Maybe he does that to all the women who
To
have
make the
lost
widow
somebody,
feel,
to make you
yeah.
feel like, you know, some type of, and maybe you took it the wrong way. Maybe it was just that was his thing. Yes, that biblical doctor. That's biblical doctor. Dr. Smith, in some cultures that is true. But at the homecoming service, while people are grieving, absolutely inappropriate. We
Well,
know
Oh
it's
that's
yeah,
kind of
yeah, no,
inappropriate.
no,
crazy.
yeah.
The casket's still there. You ain't even lowered the man down yet, and
I
he
don't
on his
care.
one knee.
Whatever culture y'all got going on that I don't want to disrespect your culture. I'm just not part of it. I'm not part of it.
No, she not doing that, not doing that,
I'm
taking
not
care of the
part of it.
kids. Yeah.
And don't try and bring me in it. Don't try and bring me in it.
All right, so the last mindless one that I had, I
Plus,
saw.
that's his moment. But that's another thing too. Forget the whole romance aspect. The moment is for the family to grieve and to say goodbye and celebrate the life. You shouldn't be taking that moment and
Oh,
making it your moment.
there are women who
Even if
told
everybody was
me
with the relationship.
there was a video where women said it was the most disrespectful video they saw because a man proposed to his fiance at their wedding, and they were pissed that he proposed at their wedding because they were taking the moment from the wedding. They were taking their shot. Thank you, Stacey Mitchell. I was just asking about you,
We
girl. I was
confused.
just asking about you. I put an APB out on you.
You said what? That he proposed? Say it again,
Yeah,
Mike.
they proposed at a wedding, and they were like, "That's the most disrespectful thing
Oh,
you could
you
do."
taking away
To
from the
take,
bride's
to take,
moment, and you trying
yeah.
to shine, yeah.
Unless you actually arranged it
Yeah, but I
with.
say he must not have told him. He didn't even tell him.
He didn't tell them. They just did it. He
No,
showed
come
up
on,
at my
bro.
house.
Come
Whoa,
on,
whoa,
bro.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
wait,
whoa!
wait,
What my
wait.
man
Whoa,
doing?
whoa,
He was plotting.
Wait, wait,
whoa,
wait, wait,
whoa.
wait,
He
wait,
showed up
wait,
at my house
wait.
at 9 p.m. to bring programs. He
Yeah, he had
couldn't.
to go.
He
He
could
had
have
to go over the
waited.
programs. He wanted to go over the brochures with her. He wanted to see how she feel when we get a
9 o'clock.
little.
9 o'clock. Hold up.
Oh
Hold up. Hold up. She said, "Oh, you got to put a picture. You got a picture of her or something up like, well,
no!
Nancy, did you send the picture in for the birthdays or something? We got to see what happened. What's going on here? What am I missing? My man, 9 o'clock. It's never light at 9 o'clock. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
And all he wore was basketball shorts and a t-shirt. He just came
He
in.
had a gray, he had a gray sweats and a
Yeah,
tank top. He said,
wife was a
"I just
great
want to go over.
sweatband.
I just want to go over this with you."
Yeah,
This
LeJean,
is
unless it
good.
was discussed
Yeah, we got to
beforehand.
discuss. Hey, you okay if he proposed? Well, that wouldn't be a surprise. I guess he would have to. The groom would have to go.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's
The
still
groom and
their
no, the
moment.
groom,
They're directing
I
it.
want to propose to my lady.
the groom and the bride have to. Don't just the groom. The groom and the bride have to
But the bride ain't supposed to know. Okay, I'm saying like the new. Okay, yeah, the groom and the bride. I got what you're saying.
I know someone who did a
Mm.
proposal at someone's wedding, but they asked permission to do it at the wedding reception, and newlywed couple agreed. Other than that, out of pocket.
All right. Speaking of another proposal, what is this? But we paid too much money for you to be getting engaged at my wedding. Nah, bro. Nah.
Gracious, my God.
I saw Tyrese Halliburton, NBA superstar. He proposed to his lady, and there's people obviously having some grief with it.
Why?
Like he got on the one knee. He did the whole thing. The
All
problem
right.
I have is she's Becky's,
Oh.
so they're killing him. Like all the black women out there. What is he doing? He's a multi-millionaire NBA superstar, and this is who he chose to marry. So they're giving him grief. Do we care? Do we not care?
Be
I
nicer.
just
What black women need to be nicer? That's what you just.
Be
They
nice.
too mean. That's what we're saying. What you saying,
dropping
Mike?
bombs.
Stop having people fly you out to Turks and Caicos.
Like,
Dude.
what you saying, Mike?
It is what it is, y'all. They play the game. They play the game.
The white women play the game. They cater to
played
the
it.
man.
They
They make
played
them
the
feel
game.
special.
Understand, these white women know this man goes to college. I forget what college he went to. He goes to college. He's surrounded by them. That is the environment they put him in. It's to get out. That's the environment they get locked into.
It is to get out. It is to get out. Because they do throw parties and it'd be like no black girls there.
Yes.
And even like the coach's daughters be meeting all the players and everything. Yeah, they definitely create an environment. And like the Iverson thing, like a lot of athletes say, they tell you don't go back to your hood. Don't try to bring up all your friends. They tell you, there's a code of conduct. People have talked about this on these podcasts. Now the athletes do more podcasts. That there's a book and a code and the orientation. They talk to you about how to move and how to behave and who to date. They do talk to you about that. They don't need to say color, but they do definitely steer you in certain directions. Because I always wondered, how is it so prevalent in society? They grab their purse, they cross the street, but now y'all just married disproportionately. Like, what is that? Means the
And,
white men that used to lynch you and stare at you must be promoting it and introducing you to people. Like,
dude, and please stop with the men doing it. It's both ways.
Her parents sent her to
The
college to meet men like him. Yo, go get yourself that little black athlete. You know, get
dog,
him now. Get
I
him
didn't even
now.
I didn't even know there's a term they have for it, where when they go to college, that's where they're going to meet their husband regardless. Like, they're going to
yes,
college to get an education and to meet their husband. Listen, y'all, as much as we don't like it, it makes sense.
no, that's what white women do. Yeah, that they've been told that for generations.
That's
You
the
go there, you
go-to.
go there to meet your husband. You go there to meet your husband.
My girlfriend's son, a black boy, 14, and moms are throwing their daughters to him and her. My girlfriend's son.
You're probably a black basketball player, and it starts early.
No.
Yeah, I guess.
They throwing their daughters. Oh, the young
Oh,
boys.
yeah. Okay, I get it now, Stace. I get it. That was my bad.
Go get
Literally, they be
pregnant.
saying stuff like, "You need to meet
Get
my
pregnant.
daughter. My daughter's a nice girl, and this
Oh
is
yeah,
my daughter."
they-
But I don't know if
And
y'all saw Sharon Osbourne. They showed all the old clips of Sharon Osbourne trying to hook her daughter up with P. Diddy. And she's
no, I didn't
talking
see it.
about P. Diddy. She's
I
talking
didn't
about
see
P.
that.
They had a show, man, they had a reality show back in the day. And they were
Yeah.
like, P. Diddy was so nice to her, and P. Diddy this, and P. Diddy probably has a smooth member. And she was talking about Sharon Osbourne. Then later says, "Oh, I didn't really know him like that, blah, blah, blah." She was trying to hook her daughter up with P. Diddy. She before the Kardashians, her daughter just wasn't attractive. That was the difference. Kelly
Yeah, she was.
Osbourne was not attractive enough to snare the people her mom was trying to get her hooked up with. But she was trying to do the Kris Jenner back in the day, trying to pimp her kids out and, do like the Royals do, link them up with people, arrange them.
But once again, I'm not gonna stop. There are some of the most pro-black women have white husbands next to them. The woman that you voted for. The woman that you voted for. So stop.
She ain't really pro-black, though. I can't call it pro-black, but
Oh,
I
no,
get what
no,
you're
no,
saying.
not that. But what I mean, the woman that you voted for was gonna run with a white husband. She ran with a white husband. So what are we
Oh,
worried
yeah,
about
a
an
lot of
NBA
them.
basketball player for?
And got white girlfriends, too. Some of the
Well,
women have white
because
girlfriends.
it's the
Let's put
black
that out there, too.
woman. The black women are always saying there's no good black men, and all the black men want the white women. So that's why. So it's not the reverse. You know the double standard. So it's the black.
What
Every
do you
time we
mean
see a
it's not
black
the
man,
reverse?
the
What do
Jonathan
you
Majors, when he had the white women, he had to go back to Megan Good. The black women are
do I
always
have to
short-sighted.
Google the most powerful black women that are walking around with white husbands
I'm saying, but we
that we
look at
never
it
show them?
the other way though. We look at it
Yeah, I
as
think
soon as
the
a
rates are
black
a lot
man
less. I think black
with a
men are
white
still
woman.
outpacing everybody a lot with the dating outside their race.
Dog,
Like black
the
men
first
we
black
got it locked.
president, the first black president had a black woman. The first black
Yeah.
woman president was going to have a white wife, a white husband.
White husband.
What are we
No, I'm
talking
saying
about here?
I'm saying, but the consensus overall is black men date outside their race, like I think twice
Yes,
as much as black women.
yes.
And especially when it comes to white to black.
That's what they
Black men
complain.
to white women is like twice as much as black.
And
But
it's
even there was
I
a joke
love
about it.
that.
Who said it? I think it was Chris Rock. Chris Rock said the real secret is black women ain't that attracted to white men. He had a whole skit about it. Like the thing that nobody's talking about is that black women really don't want
oh
white men like
yeah.
that. And they kind of giggle because like they don't really find them attractive. Even when they do marry and link up with them, there's still this black guy that they find more attractive. They just want to be successful. Like
Oh, I'm about
black men, I think more than any other race, date outside their race.
Yeah, he did it up for her
Disproportionately.
though. He did it up for
But
her. So Dr.
he got an
Umar,
energy that he never dated black girls at all. Like I don't think they really got him. If they did, they got him
well,
early because he looked
if he
like
went
he
to
been
that
dating.
white college, if that's all he was
He looked like
around,
that. He
yeah.
looked like he been dating white girls his whole life.
Who
That's
was
how
the
he looked.
actor? Who was the actor or whoever said black women weren't attracted to me? I couldn't get with them. There was a black dude who was like, black women didn't like me. They said I was corny.
Yeah, even Michael B. Jordan was called corny. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of black guys,
So
yeah,
what
the
you
corny black
want?
guys say that. They do say that.
If
But
y'all
Sean
call
say
a
they are
dude
fetishes.
corny,
They look at black women as fetishes though, sometimes with the other way around. But go ahead.
no, we are
No, that's
not.
also a problem. Mike says it's a separate problem, but that's also a problem. The too nice, corny, that's also a problem. But guys wanting the white girls a problem, and girls calling guys corny for being good or working a job, It's like D. Simone said, I can't
Well,
get
you're
it.
not hip
I
enough.
can't date a guy with a 9 to 5.
Don't nobody, Ashabu, nobody has the actual factual numbers. But I will tell you this: when the person who runs to be the president, if Barack Obama would have had a white wife, y'all would have lost your mind. But when Kamala had a white husband, y'all said nothing. Y'all would have done backflips and burned flags if Barack would have had a white woman. LeBron James, the biggest athlete in the world, has a black wife. Serena Williams has what? Play with me today.
It's the double standard. But
Serena, no, ain't no double standard. Serena Williams has what as a husband?
She do. She got a white dude.
Okay, so stop playing with me on this, trying to blame men on this. Y'all blow up, y'all get your standards, and y'all conveniently smooth on over. So after Kamala got done doing her sorority steps and doing her line dancing, she went right back to that white man. And I'm not even saying I got a problem with it, but we're not gonna just put this on guys, because y'all got some make-believe numbers in your head that y'all making up.
No, I'm telling
y'all
you,
ain't got no
it
numbers.
feels like Asha said, it feels like
I'll Google it for you.
Yeah, let's get the stats, Doc. Let's get some
right now.
Let's get some stats.
You at home? Use Google. I'm in the car.
I ain't gonna tell you how many Diana Ross white men Diana Ross was getting run up in.
Well, Terrell Owens, he liked the snow bunnies. There's a lot of athletes that do, because I know an athlete that say, hey, black women don't give them no play because they say they corny.
It says, y'all would be mad as hell. But there wasn't a word said the other way around.
Eve got the white dude now.
Eve got the billionaire.
Yeah, Eve got the white dude now. She has Stevie J. She went from Stevie J to the white dude. Yeah.
Who was Janet Jackson with when she was married, and she married the billionaire first and had the baby?
When she with JD though?
I'm talking about the one she got married to.
But we look at women different. It's the double standard. You see the black.
No, it's a lie. Forget the double standard. Y'all pick and choose. Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to get married.
Try with the brothers first. She did. She had Common.
Okay, who she married to?
She did, but she did.
What, y'all got proof Tyrese Halliburton didn't try?
It's twice as much. It's twice as much. Black men are more likely to marry outside their race than black women. Significant portion of black newlyweds, about 24%, have a spouse of a different race or ethnicity, compared to 12% of black women, according to a Pew Research Center poll. Gender gap has persisted for decades.
So what's the number? What's the number of men? What's the number of men?
You said twice as much.
24% of black men date outside their race. 12% of black women date outside their race.
So the 12%. So the 12%, we're gonna be like, that's cool because the other percent is more.
No, I said both are true. Both are true.
Hey, what we doing here?
How many black men? 3.5.
But black men disproportionately date outside their race. Black men got everybody beat.
And let's remember,
we are the most likely to date outside
black women
don't
have
the most likely to date white.
Black women don't have the NBA and the NFL, where black men are recruited by white women for 4 years.
I think second is Asian women. I think Asian women date white men. I think that was the second group.
No, she said 80%.
What Afro Queen said?
It's like 80% of black men are with black women, but the Knicks, on the other hand, the Knicks.
Yes, but yeah, that's 24 years. So they will leave with 70 something. Yeah, and that's crazy because you got almost 80%
who
of
she had. Who cares who she had at the height of her career?
That's when you're getting all of the shot people looking.
You don't think these dudes have knocked off black chicks in their life?
Some of them look like that. Not that basketball player. He looked like he never had no black nothing in his life. So he was cheesy.
Messed up. Messed up.
And here go the excuses. Stevie J.
Who he date? Who's Stevie J?
He dated Eve.
Yeah, Eve. Now Eve and got the guy from England, and now got the white dude she's married to, and yeah.
Well, I can't blame people when they had a certain experience.
JD wasn't ready to settle down with Janet. Him both spoke about how badly she wanted to marry JD. Yeah, JD dropped the ball. But then we can go to everybody's personal life and be like, yo, did you ever try with a black woman? I'm talking about the end result.
Janet was married to the drug addicted DeBarge. Yeah, one of them Chico.
They say she had a kid, right? Isn't that the mystery baby they still talking about?
Mystery baby. Yeah. Alleged.
All the years that JD, you don't think guys got horror stories? They just can't say it. My Italian great grandfather was rich, beyond rich, and married a black woman in the 1800s. He liked chocolate. Yeah, chocolate is good. I'm not mad at chocolate. I just texted you.
Okay. Asha just sent.
Oh,
She
well,
got
Fearless just gave it to us.
Yeah.
I personally have zero issues with anybody dating outside their race. The issue for me is when anybody feels they have to talk down on black women / men to justify their choice. And that's the one problem. Well said. Well, round of applause.
That does happen. That does happen a lot though. People feel like they gotta bash somebody. I do see that. Let me tell you why I don't date black women.
Mike agree with you, Lady Q.
Well said.
Wow, Mike agree.
But just like y'all want to tear down every black man, oh, JD cheated on her and said cheated. So that labeled every black man or every brown or black or Latino man because of what they did. That's exactly what you're just doing by tearing down JD. Now you want to tear down everybody? That's the reason why Eve and Janet were okay. Well, they went through a lot. They went through a lot. They went through a whole lot. That's why it's okay. But these guys.
Black women usually give our men lots of chances, LaShawn says, before going to the other race.
We can't even take y'all to the Cheesecake Factory. Shut that ass up. Now, y'all make a whole list of
they are bougie. LaShawn, you do got a little list. Hey, well,
and look, Stacey talking about Eve is better off. Okay, all right. Well, Terrence Halliburton's better off. He's chilling.
I deserve this. I don't deserve. I deserve a man to do.
I need a high level man.
I need what you bringing to this. What?
But it's not just the NBA's overall society. The black man date and marry outside of black race. What? But this is crazy. Y'all won't get credit to the other way. Even though I don't think you should get credit for who you marry. Y'all won't go the other way and be like, well, you know, LeBron, he done held it down. He the biggest star in the world could have he would have easily been accepted.
He got Savannah. He got the black woman. Magic had Cookie. Samuel L. Jackson.
No, let me not say that.
He said Papoose.
Papoose had Remy, and look what he had to go through. Look what he had to go through.
He held it down 7 winters and 6 summers.
And look, he didn't go running. He could have easily said,
he got another black woman. He got another black woman.
Another one.
Look alike.
Another one.
Another one.
Papoose ain't going nowhere. Papoose said, I love black women. Papoose said, I got cheated on in public. I'm about black love.
Jonesy says something that if a rapper ever said Jonesy says something that if behind the scenes, I don't even know if I should say it, but I'm gonna say it. She said something, we were just talking. She said something that I said, if another rapper ever said that about Papoose in a battle, the battle would be over. I don't know if I should say it. She said Papoose is the best wife in hip hop.
Oh, don't get my man like that.
Damn.
No.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean,
no, he hold his own. He brings something to the table.
He definitely do, but still, I mean, I understand what I understand the analysis.
I get the. It's like
I see what she did there. I see what she did there. I'm not saying I agree. I'm just saying
it's clever.
She said it behind the. Now hold on. She said it behind the scenes as we were talking, and I said, if a rapper ever said that in a battle, the battle is over.
Wow.
Yeah, that disrespect.
That is on a level.
It's like the girl tour your world.
Yeah, he be holding the gloves and Clarissa be playing. He the glove dude. Holding the pads.
Stop.
Did she get in the ring and fight? He be cheering her on like Adrian for Rocky.
Throw the towel.
You got it, Clarissa. You got it, girl. Do like we practice.
Love is colorblind. Yeah, but congrats.
He come running in the ring. He come running in the ring at the end. When she got the belt, he come running in the ring next to her like they do in all the movies, like Creed and Rocky. The girl come in the ring at the end. You did it, baby.
I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, y'all. If I met somebody and I was feeling her and she was feeling me and everything was all good and it was a white woman, listen, y'all gonna have to deal with my Instagram post. I'm 54 years old. You talk about somebody who done tried. I tried.
You tried.
I tried a lot. I tried a lot. I banged my head up against that wall. I got see. I may have a confession. I banged my head against that wall a lot.
Remy said it. Remy said what? Remy said it too.
Oh, Remy said it too. Oh, okay, good.
Oh, he a wife.
Yeah,
the disrespect.
Okay. He cleared it.
Papoose got every right to
You're
go
right
get
there.
him.
At what age is it okay, Mike? That's a good question, though, Mike. At what age is it okay?
Let me tell
If
you
it's not
something.
okay normally to date outside for anybody, at what age is it you just do you? Like you said, if I'm 50 something, I'm sick. If you 80 years old, can you just say I'm doing me and nobody say nothing? At what point can you just do you? Especially if you got a history of dating those people.
I'm gonna do a selfish moment, and the only way you can be happy in this world is thinking about yourself first. If you find somebody and you know this is the one, if I find somebody and I know this is the one, and she happens to be white, she just gonna deal with Dr. Smith talking that talk on the show. That's it. 'Cause I ain't gonna stop Dr. Smith from talking that talk.
She gonna get them lessons. She gonna get this history. She gonna get this history. But that's my boo. She gonna get this.
No, because I'm gonna let her know. Listen, that's the thing. If you find the one that knows how you talk and knows how I feel, and
white, he was Arab.
It is what it is. Her first husband was they're black. His second husband.
Janet. You talking about Janet Jackson? Afro Queen was asking her, wasn't he white?
Yeah,
no,
the second dude was Arab. He was Arab. He wasn't white.
So y'all cool with that? So if I give me an Arab, y'all all right? Y'all good?
People act a little different, but they still be hating. You know, it's a hate scale. It's a hate scale. There's levels to this.
It is a hate scale.
White to the top of the hate scale. You know.
You got some minority here. You got that.
All right,
Hold up. Put that last comment up. What was the comment?
Was it Nancy?
She said, no, it was Mike, but you were terrible then, trying to give us the terrible you. For real, Mike. No, and they were terrible too. I didn't say everybody I dated, I was the reason for everything. There's some people, when I really think about it honestly, I'm glad I treated them the way I treated them.
Who match your energy? Some people match your energy.
I'm glad I tried to warn you. Don't play. We don't want to play this game with me. And I did. Now, I don't think I was a good person. I don't appreciate the person that I was overall. But some of them caught it. They got exactly what they were supposed to get. I'm 61. I don't care what other people think now. Yeah, I don't care.
You get to a certain point
as long as she can handle it. As long as she know I'm gonna talk that talk the same. I'm not editing my talk.
Yeah, the culture.
I'm not editing the talk. Facts. If she wants to marry black, she has to learn black facts. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if that'll be the requirement. So you're saying if you marry outside the race, they have to learn about your culture in order for you to.
I don't know if they have to learn about it.
If they're younger, they do, because you're gonna have kids. If they're younger, they damn sure do, because she's gonna be dealing with this black man getting pulled over and all this other stuff. Yes. That girl that you saw got proposed to, she don't know what she's getting in for. And they always end up crying, talking about I can't do the baby's hair and all this other stuff. And she wants to study Black history, and I feel like I'm getting pushed out the couch. I hear all that tragic mulatto and white parent of black child stuff. I've been hearing for years. You knew what you were signing up for. Learn how to braid. Learn about relaxers. Learn black facts. Learn about police brutality.
Learn how to braid.
These kids.
Learn how to make them parts straight. Make them parts straight.
You know what they usually do? They usually a lot of them interracial couples deny race, and they create this illusion between themselves where the family just acts like color, it means nothing, and we're all just a lovey-dovey utopia. I met a child who was like 8 years old one time and was talking to my ex-wife, and something came up about the history of slavery. The child looked at my ex-wife and said, "What's slavery?" This is a child who's half black and half white. She said, "What's slavery?" And I said, that's the problem that I have with interracial dating when they do that bullshit. When they play them games, that's when I don't like it. When y'all want to live a lie together, it's different. You meet people who are different races and they real as could be and they got real love going on. There's other people who both was running from race and reality of race and found each other and then want to replicate it in the kids.
I was at a family get together and I was drinking, and I'm super social when I'm drinking, and he was talking, and he was pro black, but he was like, he's probably in his 70s, pro black for real. He was just going. He was just, I told him I worked in radio, did comedy. He was like, oh, the industry, and he went right in there, and he was yipping. He had a cigar. He was yipping, yapping, and he was going. Cracker this, cracker that, for real, old school, just cracker. And when I met his white wife, I could have died laughing, dog. And you know what? As she was standing right there, he kept saying cracker.
My milk of magnesia.
I felt uncomfortable. I was like, she right here. But go ahead, Jay. Do the next one.
No, because the doctor. So you're big on teaching the kids to be real about racism, and at a young age? Like, what age do you start telling your kids, your black kids, about racism?
Well, this is the thing. If you can inoculate your kids from a lot. Like, I told my kids Columbus was evil before the school got to tell them about Columbus. So my
So
kids
he
came
already
home that
knew.
day and was like, "Daddy, you're talking about Christopher Columbus. Like, it happened, Dad, just like you said. They act like he was a good person, Dad. I told him he wasn't, but I didn't push it, so I didn't get in trouble." I was like, "Good, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But let them know you not like the rest of them being dumb. You don't think that white people were the first people having boats. We're not doing that. Because once they get, like we talked about earlier when we were joking, once they get you dumb believing a lie, you're in a lot of trouble in life. When somebody could convince you that this man made from mud in Africa that they said had woolly hair and burnt brass skin was white, once they start playing these kind of games with you, whether it's academia, religion, history, you're in a lot of trouble. If you really think that Christopher Columbus and Leif Erikson were the first people sailing, we're effed. We're totally effed. So a lot of the racism part, you can show what the foundation is and show these people are jealous and insecure and they're lying. Once you get to the root of that, once my child can see the insecurity in racism, the jealousy and obsession with blackness and racism, right? The fact that if you were superior, you wouldn't have to do any of this. Once you do that, like pulling that bottom block in Jenga, you don't have to go through every instance of racism, how they ate Nat Turner's body and melted the rest of it to grease and sold his bones as souvenirs and all that, and barbecued black people and made wallets out of their skin. You don't need to talk to a child like that. You really don't need to do a lot of that. You just need to know there's some people that are obsessed with you and they took your birthright and your history and they lie about it constantly. And they're still doing the same thing they used to do. They still occupy space that's not theirs. They still take other people's contributions and inventions in history and claim it as their own. They still are entitled. Same patterns. No whips, no chains, same patterns, whether it's gentrification, cultural appropriation, they're doing the same thing.
Kid to manage that? Because at 10 years old, and they're saying Columbus was good, and they know, like, how, because they celebrating the presidents, and the presidents had slaves. Like, they teaching them to uplift these people. You saying get to them early and let them know.
Yeah, but when my kids were 2 and 3 and 4, we were talking about bad touch, good touch, and we were talking about bad person in history, good person in history. My kids, when they were going to first grade, they knew they're going to try to act like the beginning of history is white. White people weren't the first people here. It's a basic lesson. 3-year-old can get that lesson. First people, black. Later on, just like your black crayon has all the colors, if you take all your colored crayons and rub them together, they turn black. Black is all colors. White's the absence of color. You can't get one from the other, but you can get, everything from black. They can get those basic lessons. And my kids are looking around like, yeah, we were here first. We were here first. And if that's the only thing they know about the lesson, oh, good.
No. We got no. I'm going to cut you off. We got 10 minutes ASAP, as soon as possible. The same way you teach them the ABCs, 2, 3s. You better tell them about the bad. Yeah, got you.
And I saw they got a Black History alphabet where they be like, A is for Africa, B is for Black, and C is like, people do that like as early as possible. And where these numbers come from, who did math first, and all this other stuff. They teach it at every level. They have children's books with black faces and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Look, I made the mistake and took it slow with my kids. They understand the sponges that they are. They understand how much they can take in. That's why they speed them in the school. That's why they get them at 5 years old. That's why they start as young as they start, teaching them exactly what they want to teach them. Jay, you got another one before
last mindless clip? Yep, last mindless one. So this is a couple. They want to know, was her husband wrong? So you got to listen to their debate. What's going on? Was the husband wrong for not?
Before you play it, ladies, you can already say he is. You can already.
The husband won't allow the wife's mom to come live with them.
So I'm telling the ladies, you can already put your comments in. Yes, he's wrong. Go ahead. You can already put them in.
Because I don't want your mama in this house. It's really simple.
But that's my mother. She needs a place to stay. She's having a financial hard time. I'm her only child.
Okay. Well, then her only child needs to be taking care of her mother. Okay. I don't need to be. You don't need to have your mama in. Your mama don't like me.
You take care of the bills and stuff here. So it's not like I'm capable of financially supplying for my mom. Like the best thing for me to do is be able to have her move in with us. What do you want me to do? Tell my mama no?
You don't got to tell your mama no. I'm gonna tell your mama no. Your mama don't like me, so I don't got no problem telling her no.
She's cordial with you. What do you mean? Don't even sit there and do that. She's cordial with you. But she be talking shit behind my back though. No, she don't. Okay. No, she don't. Yes, she do. You need to understand that there's no way I'm about to sit over here and allow my mom to not have a place to stay. Well, that's crazy. When she can come stay with us, we got a whole nother room for her. Call her nephews. Her nieces. I'm her child. I am her child. Well, then it's not her nephew or her niece's responsibility to help my mom. It takes a village. It takes a village. And it do. Okay, so your mama should understand that. She old enough to understand that. She talks shit about me. She old enough to understand that it takes a village. Nico, like you don't even understand how hard this is of hearing from you. Well, this is difficult. Because you basically making me choose to help my mom or not. No, you can help your mom. You just can't help her move into here. Why though? Because I don't want your mama staying with me. But your goofy mama be staying over here half the time. But my mama also respects you, even though she probably shouldn't. She still respects you, and she ain't talking shit behind your back. I take up for you anytime somebody talks shit about you. That is crazy.
All right, we stop right there. You get the gist of it.
Y'all might as well get divorced now.
What do you mean?
You might as well get divorced now. What'd you get married for if somebody's parent is gonna be on the streets and you ain't set the parameters from the beginning of respect? You can't. There's no way you're gonna be able to tell that daughter she can't help her mom.
No, she can help her. She just can't help her living here.
No, she has no money to help her, and you know that. You know that. See, this is my thing with God. When you become the leader of the household, this is why you can't let disrespect fly early. This is why this needed to be handled way before this situation even led into this. Because I can't with my conscience know that you can't financially help your mom. That's what I'm saying. You might as well get divorced because you just told this only child that she can't help her mom who has no place to stay. The relationship is over. Whether you think he's right or wrong, the relationship is done. Nobody on this planet is going to tell me I can't help my mom or dad. Nobody in this planet.
Well, your first obligation is to your wife, right?
Dog, we can play this game all y'all want. We can go back. Who's the priority? We can go back. My mom and my dad have nowhere to stay. They're staying with me. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you think about what should be first. That's why I'm telling you. The relationship
you lose your marriage just to have your parents.
Oh, dog, you lost my marriage. When you told me I can't help my mom, you lost my marriage. I'm good. The world will not end without you. My world won't end.
I think that's easier said than done. I think if you were in that moment, let's hear what the doctor had to say. So you heard the scenario.
But I like how he glossed over when she said your goofy mom be staying here all the time. That was a snap. That was a clap. A crash outline. He definitely took the L on that. He's better than me because she definitely did say your goofy mother be over here half the time.
She be over here all the time.
And he kept it moving. He just said, but she respects you. He kept it calm. He just glossed over it.
No.
But like he said,
no, he didn't keep
maybe
it calm.
He shouldn't have glossed over it.
No, he didn't keep it calm because he said she respects you even though she shouldn't.
She shouldn't. Okay. Well, she shouldn't if you're calling her goofy. If you're calling her goofy, she shouldn't.
But she don't talk about you behind your back.
But that's the other part too. Like if we're communicating like this, why can't we communicate to your mother to watch her fucking mouth?
That's it.
Because she might need somebody one day, and if she keeps talking like this, when she needs somebody, they're gonna slam a door in her shit talking face. So if your mom can't watch her mouth, and if you can't check your mom's mouth, and you can't check your mom into this house,
and
figure it out.
And this is why I said this is what needs to be checked before these situations.
You did right away. You can't let
it come up, because if she's talking slick, that has to be addressed. And
she's not gonna move in talking slick.
Yeah. So we're gonna
live here talking slick.
We're gonna have to have this conversation on these other guidelines. But I'm telling you, a relationship is over because nobody is going to forget that.
Yeah, should have had it early. Should have nipped it in the bud. Should have nipped the disrespect in the bud. The whole unit should have figured out a way to let my mother-in-law know this ain't acceptable. And whatever the daughter didn't do too, because to me, that's not even my place. I shouldn't be checking your mom. You should be checking your mom.
You're right.
So whatever the daughter didn't do, it's come back to bite her because now the mom, ironically, needs the man she was talking shit about. Sorry,
because
sorry.
she depended on him, so now they're both going to be. So can he afford to take care of both of them in a sense? Unless maybe she brings income.
Not with disrespect. I make a lot of sacrifices for people who act right. Second, you start talking crazy. I got no time, no money. I got no energy. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Your fingers are moving faster than mine. Laugh out loud. I'm glad someone else caught that. What was someone else caught that?
When he said, "My mama respects you,"
even if she shouldn't. Mike said,
yeah.
Even though she shouldn't, cursing.
But that was after she called her mama goofy. Called his mama goofy.
You're goofy, Mom. Said, Mike, she agreed with you. Lady Q said what?
Said the mama couldn't move in with them. He never said she could. He knows she can't because she ain't got no bread to help her.
He said the help was suggesting that the nieces and nephews. He said the help
was the push her off on somebody else.
That's the help. You got move her.
First of all, let me tell y'all, and this has not changed with me. I'm not asking you if my mom's gonna stay. I'm giving you heads up that she's gonna stay.
But say if you're in other role reversal, you don't have the money. You're the girl. You can't force that then. Because then now y'all both out in the street. Right?
Y'all got this marriage, like maybe I'm bugging. Y'all got
no
this
legit.
Marriage.
If you're the woman, you can't force like you saying, yeah, my mom's staying regardless. I don't give a damn what my spouse say. But if you're the one that's not the financial provider,
I should not be married to you, in my belief. If you can't assume that if your mom needs us, she is going to get the help that she needs. I don't even understand why we're married. Why we're married then? Like if your mom is, and I get it.
I feel the same way about the respect.
And the respect factor is something that has to be handled. That's why it can't be pushed to the side in the beginning. You have to be.
What am I doing here? Why am I here if I'm being disrespected? Why am I here? What situation am I in? As a black man, I'm getting cut down, followed, looked down upon, judged maturely every day of my effing life. I need to come home and have peace. I need you to put me back together like Humpty Dumpty every day so I can go fight another day. I cannot come home and fight some more. I cannot come home when I need my peace and fight some more. And if your shit-talking mother is disturbing my peace and you want to bring her in here every day, your Mike is right. We're done. We're done. I'm not going to have nobody in my house.
Mike is saying he don't care, though, Doc. She's still coming because that's her mom. Mike said, that's my mom.
But he's saying the marriage is over, though. But he's acknowledging that there's a fracture. Because whether she moves in or not, we already reached a problem. We reached an impasse at this point because I'm not coming home to be talked about. I'm not paying mortgage, risking my life, and when I hear something in the middle of the night, I'm running to the door. It could be 5 people with guns. I'm defending all the. I'm not laying my life down for no ish talking B.
Let me read this.
No.
Asha Boo said that part, Dr. Smith. That's how my mother-in-law was disrespectful. And there was no way I probably could have lived in the house with her because her son didn't check her mouth. Their situations sometimes. Yeah.
I'll pay for a hotel. I'll pay towards an apartment. I will help. I'm not saying like I'm not out in the cold. Like Mike was saying, if I have the money, I will really work with you to figure something out to help your family. I'm not trying to dog your family.
You don't got the money. So he clearly
let's get the whole family together and have a conversation about what we could do. Maybe I give more money, but you actually house her. There's something we can figure out, but she can't stay here. She can't stay here. Mike is right. We reached a point where nobody's giving. Because the child should not give up on the mom, and the person should not live with somebody disrespecting them.
The whole goofy respect.
I think let me just clear the goofy thing up. Goofy is a word that they use a lot, and we took it. Mom, though. Yeah, but they use goofy a lot, just like they be calling they moms bruh, and all that other stuff. So I get why
they call everybody bruh.
Yeah, I get why it's touching a nerve with us. The family you marry into is equally as important as the person. K-Day, we put an APB out on you. Also, Coco, where Coco at? Well, I ain't seen him in a minute. But I mean,
you marry into is equally as important as the person.
No, facts. That's facts. You marry the family.
But you can't control the mom. Like clearly he can't control the mom. She's scared to control the mom and say something to her.
Well, no, Mike, but I think Mike, when Mike said the nip in the bud, people always say that. When he said, the older people say, pay attention when you meet the parents. That's how she gonna look, and that's how she be acting. When it really like they pay attention when you meet the mom, just like if you're a man and you meet the father and hey, you marry that whole family. Don't be in no la la land because you like somebody and they cute and y'all had a couple good dates. Meet that family like the arranged marriages do. They do all the research. Where do they work? Who are they? Are they together? Do they have a record? Like now that I'm older, I'm 1,000%. I want to know the family. I want to know the family more than I want to know her because she just putting her mask up because she's trying to get a husband. She acting. The family gonna let me know who she really is.
And listen, y'all. And this, I should
Not
say,
in my motherfucking house. I'm out.
This is the thing, y'all.
You read it like that.
My son tried that bro with me. Yeah, that bro. If you
Coco
don't
was in the hospital, I gotta call him. I should have known. I should have known that if I ain't heard him on
because we
here,
ain't seen him in a minute.
he ain't sent me a message in the last 2 days. Yeah, I gotta check.
We gotta reach out and find out. For real. We hope everything's all right. We gotta find some information out on Coco. But my husband's family didn't like me, but Craig put his foot down and they got themselves together. And that was exactly what I was about to say. Listen here. You got to say, these are the lines. I don't care what your personal feelings are. On both sides, you got to have a conversation with your wife. You have a conversation with mom, dad, whoever. These are the lines we're not going to cross. We're going to be cordial.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy. It's not easy. And I hope I've never had to do that. But you know, telling somebody that they can't help their mom, that's a lot. Mother-in-law walked in our house one time and walked past me and did, you did tell us that before. That stuck with you, Asha. That's the second time you put that and didn't speak. That was the last time she was there. Absolutely not. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, not doing that. Yeah. And I don't know why the older I get, Mike, I'm always looking like, wow, these people were that old when they were acting like this? Because I'm getting older now. So I'm like, yo, so many people are 50 and 60 and 70 years old. Y'all breaking up relationships and disrespecting people that are 20 and 30 years younger than you. Like, why was y'all on that? Like, I look at in-laws really, I'm judging them even more critically now that I'm older. Because I'm like, I'm past all that. I want my kids to be happy. I ain't got no issue with if somebody says they love my child, is gonna raise a family and marry my child. Bruh, you already in the top 5% of people because I'm a man. I know most men ain't trying to do one of those things, let alone all three. If you say I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna be committed, I'm gonna be married, you pretty good right now, bro. Unless you really acting up, you in a. But I've been the wannabe husband, and I'm like, yo, why y'all? I'm the one trying to settle down. I'm the one trying to make her an honest woman. Why y'all treating me with all the scrutiny? Treat the nigga who she was dating, or the last 3 niggas who tried to fool her. Like, those are the niggas you be mad at, not the nigga who's coming to meet you. The nigga who wants to meet you and sit down and ask for her hand in marriage, like, I promise you, I will not be tripping when the day comes for me. I don't know how he's gonna look. He might be white.
Yeah, he might be.
He ain't gonna be white. He ain't gonna be white.
He might be.
My daughter's blacker than me with that. I be looking like low key. I be like this, but
I should say exactly that, Smith. I was an excellent wife to him and nice to his whole family. She was also, we believe you too. She was also jealous that my father-in-law loved me like a daughter.
That'll do it. That'll do it. You get more attention from the husband than she is. And you probably the wife that he want. Let me not. I mean, it's already over. It's water under the bridge now. But he's probably complimenting her wifing strategies and be like, oh, she a good woman. She's good to our son.
Look how she take care of him. Look what she do.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, and she work out. Wow. Let me see.
Wow, you did that. You did that, son. He can't stop complimenting, son. You got one.
You got a good one. You hit the line.
That house is always so clean. You clean it yourself.
That house is impeccable. She worked so hard. Look at her carrying her weight.
You designed all this. You picked all the furniture out. You
and you go to work too. You work.
Wow.
You run a business. You run a business.
She got a business and she still cook home. Wow.
She behind him, stand in the back of his head like, wait till we get home. Wait till we get home. Wait till we get home. You just love her, huh? You love your daughter-in-law.
You worked all week running the business, and the first thing you did was serve him a plate of food. Well, you got one here, boy. Boy, I tell you.
You always got a good attitude. I appreciate you.
Why are you so pleasant? You are so pleasant. You are so pleasant.
I'm
Not
so
a
glad
negative
you
word. Not a negative word comes out your mouth. Woo! Yeah, that could be that. Yeah, that could be a whole. Yeah. That could be.
Sorry.
All right, y'all. We back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. So Kamari will be on the show. Monty will be on the show tomorrow doing her thing. Here's the thing. So we got a packed show. And
well, no, Kamari just had another loss in his family, lost an uncle. So I don't know if he's going to be on. He just buried his dad. I just saw he posted.
It's been a wild year, y'all. I don't know how y'all been dealing, but I've been even on my timeline with a lot of friends. Somebody said it recently. They were like, "Yo, 2025 is like competing for one of the worst years." Like they thought COVID was rough, but 2025 is going out rough.
Yeah. If you go to his, I think it's IG or Facebook, I saw something. I went to scroll and I was like, damn. He said, pray for me. Yeah, he said, pray for me. So I don't know if he's going to.
We got to send him a text too. I got to send him a text. That's horrible. Asha said they have 5 sons and they never had a daughter. So when I was opening my first spa, he said to me, if I ever had a daughter, I would want her to be like you. Character that killed her soul.
Be like you. If I had a daughter, I want her to be just like you.
That was worse than we thought, Mike.
Life be life.
That was the worst scenario than we thought.
Asha,
this is what you never gave me. This is what you weren't able to give me this.
Listen, Asha. I understand why she walked by you and didn't say hi.
Like the Sixth Sense, you had to be invisible. She don't exist. She don't exist. She don't exist in real life.
She was literally.
Asha, you're not this perfect. No, Asha, I'm the cook. I did. Asha, you was not. You had some flaws too, Asha. Let's stop. I took care of the children in the house. I cooked.
Did you call his mom Goofy though? Did you call her?
You said something. You did
called his mom Goofy, didn't you?
Come on now.
Oh, wait a second. I took care of him.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, come on, it wasn't perfect now. Come on.
The house, I cooked, washed, supported him, worked in my community.
Like, come on, like
all the things.
Come on.
Jay ain't going. Jay ain't going for it. You sound too good. Sound too good.
I let you go with you saved up money for the business.
But did you have friends? But did you have friends online? But did you have friends online when you went live? that jumped on the live. You ain't say that part now. Asha ain't say nothing about that. Did you have friends that when you went live they tapped in? Who that?
We never say our flaws. We never say. We never acknowledge.
Hey Asha, to that comment, I want to say no lies detected.
It's time for action. Thanks you for joining the Takeover Legends. It's time for no lies detected.
Right here. Too friendly.
The community did it. That's why I saw. Come on now.
Why everybody know you? Why everybody know you? You for the community? You
She ran the blood drive. The first of the month, she ran the blood drive.
Yeah, too much. See, he home like. Hey, Mother Teresa. Hey, Mother Teresa. Hey, Angela Davis. Who you saving today? I need some saving.
But come on. We need
a love drive. Have a blood drive. We need a love drive.
Come on.
I'm sitting here waiting on my wife.
You know, the thing that took it over the edge was she was voted as president of the Commission for Global Warming in the neighborhood. Like they couldn't believe that she was
stop. He said that's it. That was the last draw. He's all damn the planet, the whole planet. Okay, go ahead. Go marry the planet. Captain Planet.
Bible verses. We gonna lose, Mike. We gonna lose. We can't even joke no more.
That's how I am, JB.
531 woman. That's right. Oh, he done found the wife. Found the good thing.
Not every woman out here in these streets. You have genuine,
virtuous woman.
No, Dr. I wasn't even on social media until recently. Laugh out loud. No sidebar.
Wow.
Never. Wow.
Well, hey, I say it all the time. I had great relationships. I messed them up. Hey, Mike said it too. We can't act like men haven't had everything and still kept looking. We do that sometimes. Sometimes we got everything we need and everything we can ask for, and we be like, let me look around.
And the last one, we did this thing, your body count. Can you count your intimate body count on one hand?
She's a one-hander, allegedly, yeah.
Oh, I would hope so. Yeah, you get that second hand.
Talk your ish, Asha. Talk your ish.
You get that second hand, you consider second hand.
I can't even say that word. What is
I can't even say that word.
Phlebotomist?
Phlebotomist.
I literally used to volunteer with the Red Cross and I fed the homeless.
This is fake. This is fake. This is too fake. Like, I'm done.
She saved the ground. She saved the drowning baby. She missed that part. She saved the drowning baby.
I'm done.
She climbed Mount Everest. She saved the drowning baby.
I'm done.
What?
I'm so done.
Yo.
Is she single, Dr. Smith? She's allegedly
No.
single.
No. And honestly, part of my passion when we were having that conversation about the black men dating the white women is because I work at a college. I meet women like this every day. I meet women that are great. I have no idea why they're not married. I'll be looking at black men. I don't want to say it too publicly because I don't want to be bashing us because we're bashed enough. But in the back of my mind, I'll be like, yo, niggas be wildin'. Because I'll be meeting women that are like, I am ready to submit and hold a man down and be a friend and a partner and help meet. And I'll be looking around like, some niggas just be talking and playing. And they don't really want to get out the game.
Asha said no. I know. Put that comment. No, I never say to anybody drowning because I can't swim. No, I never climbed Mount Everest, but I did walk and climb a volcano in St. Lucia. Let me tell you, you can't swim. Well, girl, your swim instructor is here. I told you. I'm here. I got swimming skills for real. Goodbye. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.